This is Central PA. Central PA Live. Central PA Live.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Central PA Live. Today is Tuesday, September 25th, and my name's Alex Hazard.
And I'm Amanda Kenny.
Well, Amanda, we have a really fun show
I know
planned
you
today.
do.
I'm excited about it. So let's get started right now with today's Two Cents. All right, so we're really excited about this.
I know, too
Today,
excited.
Turn up the volume. Today is National One Hit Wonder Day. It's a day to honor those chart-topping songs that make them memorable. Amanda, what is your favorite one hit? If you don't know what a one-hit wonder is, it's when a hit is just the one-hit wonder. It's the only hit of the artist.
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite is I Love You Always Forever, Donna Lewis.
Donna Lewis. Okay,
one of the best,
let's play it
I
here.
think. I just, as a childhood teenage girl, crying. You gotta get to the chorus.
Okay, let's see if we can find the chorus here.
I will be with you every
Da, 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 da.
It's a good
Oh,
one.
yeah, that's a very good one.
Yes.
That's a good road trip song.
It
I think.
is. It really
All right, so
is.
I right now, as you know, am in like wedding season. And so one of my favorite one-hit wonders, they play at all the weddings. And I went from hating it to loving it to hating it again. Right now I'm on a loving it. Let's see if you recognize it. Let's play it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like that?
It reminds me of every wedding I've ever been to, especially in the 90s.
Okay, do you know how to do it?
Yes. And then you turn.
Da 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 da.
Oh my gosh. So I've been
so what's
learning
another one?
Okay. Did you know that Come On Eileen was a
I
one-hit
didn't.
wonder?
Well, we were talking about it before the show. I didn't know that it was a one-hit wonder, but I think that's one that everybody loves.
Yes. There's
so many good ones.
So many ones. So once we started talking about this, I was like, I want to do a one-hit wonder. Just play it in the newsroom every day, because everyone
That'd be one-hit wonder of the day.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Da, 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 da. What about, so the funny thing is some of the songs that we think are one-hit wonders that aren't one-hit wonders. So, like, I thought, for example, like, I don't know, is I Would Walk 500 Miles, is that a one-hit wonder?
I don't know. I know 99 Balloons is.
Oh, that's a good
Remember that?
one,
Yeah,
yes.
99 Balloons. Did you know that, Vanilla Ice, is he considered a one-hit wonder? With
I
Ice
don't
Ice
know.
Baby?
I don't know.
I think he is. Well,
99
there are a
Balloons.
lot. I've
Oh.
looked up. VH1 has them all over their website.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this song.
It's another good road trip song.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, anyway. That was fun. Her heart may go on, but not her Vegas residency. Celine Dion announced after 15 years of performances in 2 productions,
Whoa.
her stay at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace will end on June 8, 2019.
Yeah, that's right. The Canadian songstress says she has mixed emotions about this final run. She said, quote, "It's been an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful to all the fans who have come to see us throughout the years. Since March of 2003, she's performed, get this, 1,809
No
shows.
way.
Yeah, to 4.5 million fans at the Coliseum. Tickets for this final performance, the final 28 performances, they go on sale this Friday. I can't believe she's been doing it for 15 years there.
Well, you know, it kind of feels like what we do here. I'm kidding. Really impressive. Very, very cool.
Yeah, 15 years.
15. And how many fans was that? Was like, can we scroll back to how many fans that was? I think it was like 1.4 million. Where was it?
4.5 million.
4.5 million fans
Over
at the concert.
15 years.
That
That's
is
incredible.
a lot of, I talk about this all the time, but one of the things I always think about in my life, you already know what I'm going to say, is our legacy and how it's every life you touch. How many, and the cool thing about music is she's going to continue that legacy.
Her heart will go on.
Her heart will go on forever.
I think that will be her legacy. Titanic has
Let's see if we can play her song here.
forever changed, I think, her career for sure. Even though, I want to cry already. you hear that and you want to cry.
It's Tuesday, which means it's Morgan's time to try out another Test It Tuesday product. She's tried the Scrub Daddy before, which is a sponge, and today she's trying out a different sponge, and we'll... Oh, do we have it here?
Nice
Feel them. Don't they feel weird?
Oh, that's
They're like
true.
silicone.
That does feel weird. I don't know.
I don't know. The only thing is, I wonder if it's, I wonder, like, you know, because sponges, they say, like, collect a lot of bacteria. I wonder if because it's silicone, can you throw it in the dishwasher or something to clean it? I don't know. When we come back, we're going to check in on the weather with meteorologist Joe Murgo. Here, let's see if we can put that other music down. Let's listen to Heart Go On.
There you go, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Searching for a new or used vehicle online can be frustrating, especially when your search takes you hundreds of miles from home. Not anymore. Introducing the all-new YourLocalAuto.com. It's a local site with local dealers for local people, just like you. We are YourLocalAuto.com, and we're all about driving local people to local central Pennsylvania dealers for great deals on new and used vehicles. Check us out today on YourLocalAuto.com.
Martin Oil Company delivers more than home heating oil, they deliver warmth. For over 50 years, your friends and neighbors have trusted Martin Oil for prompt delivery of premium heating oil. Call when you want fuel or enjoy the peace of mind that comes with automatic delivery. Whether your needs are residential or commercial, Martin Oil is always professional and reliable. Now, Martin Oil's $1,000 Club for heating oil customers can earn you 3% interest plus deep discounts on fuel oil prices. Martin Oil Company, dependable as sunrise.
The EI logo appears during the broadcast of WTAJ's children's programs that meet the FCC requirements for the needs of children. WTAJ prepares and files a Form 398 with the FCC on a quarterly basis, which reports on the station's children's programming efforts during the previous calendar quarter. These announcements can be viewed on the FCC's website, fcc.gov, or by clicking on the FCC link on wearecentralpa.com. Questions or comments can be directed to Becky Ivory, Station Liaison.
Have you been living with pain for so long it's become part of your everyday life? Then you should know that the Altoona Chiropractic Life Center is trained and licensed to treat pain without surgery and drugs. Gardening and outdoor activities can increase these pains and hold you back from the activities you enjoy most. For over 42 years, we have been here to help. We've helped over 21,000 patients leave pain behind. Come see us at the Altoona Chiropractic Life Center today.
Enrolling in Medicare for the first time can be confusing, so it's no surprise you may have questions and concerns.
Sometimes the hardest part is just knowing where to start. That's why I'm here, to guide you through the process.
When you call, you will always speak to a live local person who is specially trained in Medicare.
I am a UPMC for Life Medicare advisor.
And I'm here for you.
Call us today.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. I'm over here on the weather side of things now with our chief meteorologist, Joe Murgo.
Yep.
Good to see you. What was your favorite Celine Dion song? I can't believe she's...
Celine Dion, the Titanic one, The Heart Goes On, is the one I think of.
I think it's the only one I might know.
One hit wonder, though, you missed, and there's a new version. It's great.
Oh, what was it?
Aha, Take On Me.
Oh, good one.
Look it up. The acoustic
You know what I wish was a
version of
one-hit wonder, Joe?
What?
Is all this rain we've been having.
Yes. Sunny days are the one-hit wonder. As long as we're not one-hit wonders, we're all right. Yeah.
Verdict's out.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the forecast. I don't want to be a one-hit. I want to come back. All right. Anyway, here's the view with our Shy Beaver Boat Center Skydeck camera at the Lake Racedown Visitors Center. And my director will probably fix my camera a little bit here if he can. All right. Well, we are going to see some heavier showers and thunderstorms scattered about the area here, especially the southern part of our region. Look at that heavy rainfall right now across parts of Somerset and Bedford County. So we have scattered rainfall and gusty wind also out of the south in the Laurel Highlands. Look at Johnstown and Somerset a little bit higher. Temperatures are in the 60s to near 70. Scattered showers and a thunderstorm for tonight. We will see some areas of fog, low temperatures in the 60s. We'll talk more about that. We have a 4-day forecast a little bit later on.
Thanks, Joe. Well, as we said, it's been raining cats and dogs, and that's no different in our studio. It's time for Pet Patrol. Deb from Mending Hearts Animal Rescue joins us now. Deb, thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having us.
And you brought 2 little kittens here with you today. Tell us who you brought.
I have 2 little sisters. This is Macaroni and Tortellini.
I love those names.
And we are sure we would love for them to be adopted together.
So they're sisters, and so obviously they're bonded. How long have they been with the shelter?
Well, 4 months.
4 months.
They're 4 months old, yes. And they love to play. Now, the past 3 weeks we've had them at the Petco beside Target for more exposure and so forth. So when I'm done here, they'll go back to Petco.
And what sort of family would make a good home for these two cute little kittens here?
A family that loves kittens. And
so anybody.
Anybody. Little kids or no kids, somebody that will play with them and just enjoy watching them play together and with the red dot, and they love to chase things and they groom each other and they sleep together.
That is so sweet. Now, what kind of kittens are these?
We call them DSH. They are domestic short-haired, which is probably 99% of cats are just the normal.
Well, I have to say,
normal loving kittens.
Yes, absolutely. Well, sometimes we have cats here on the show or kittens here on the show, and they aren't, they're kittens, so they're not quite. Look at how nicely behaved they are.
They are calm. They're just wonderful, and they've been great in the crate for the past hour. They've just been in there looking at it, and look at they just have the biggest eyes.
Now, my mom had this question, though. You named them Macaroni and Tortellini. Why not macaroni and cheese?
Well, they have 2 other sisters, Rigatoni and Linguini, and their mother is Manicotti. So we.
All right. Tell everybody how they can adopt these kittens.
Okay, you need to call Joellen. Her number is 937-7653. And leave her a message if she can't answer. We also have a Facebook page, Mending Hearts Animal Rescue. Just go on there, and our numbers are all over there. If you see my number first, call me, and I'll send your message to Joellen.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. These kittens are so adorable. If you're
adorable.
In the market for a new pet in your house, make sure you check out Mending Hearts. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll be right back with more Central PA Live.
Teachers, they do more than educate, they inspire and encourage their students. WTAJ, your news leader, and allied milk producers want to honor the very best with a Teacher of the Month contest. Go to wearecentralpa.com and register your favorite teacher.
You know, fall is the time of year for cooler temperatures, football, and falling leaves. But no one wants to do this, climbing a ladder, putting your hands in all that muck just to clean out the gutters. They take a look at Leaf Guard, the only seamless one-piece rainwater management system that's built to stay clog-free. It's earned the Good Housekeeping seal not once but 10 years in a row, and we offer a lifetime warranty that's transferable. Watch how the rain flows into the gutter while leaves, pine needles, and other debris are shed. So get the jump on fall with Leaf Guard. Call us from Johnstown, Altoona, anywhere in West Central PA and receive 75% off labor on a complete Leaf Guard system. And if your Leaf Guard system ever clogs, we'll clean it for free, so you won't need that old ladder. In fact, we'll give you $500 for your old ladder towards Leaf Guard purchase. Call today during this program for the lowest price on a one-piece covered system and receive a free $50 Dining Advantage gift card with your rent home estimate.
Justin Timberlake, the most dynamic entertainer on the planet, returns to the concert stage. The Man of the Woods Tour. October 15th, Bryce Jordan Center. Justin Timberlake. The voice. The music. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com.
If your community organization would like to be notified of job openings at our station, please contact Phil Dubrow at 814-942-1010.
Technology has changed our lives. Don't let it change yours forever. Please don't text and drive. A message from Joel Confer's Collision Center in State College.
Friday morning at 9, visit WeAreCentralPA.com's Frugal Fridays for half-price gift certificates. Escape Room Du Bois. Try this new fun and challenging live adventure strategy game located at the Safety Plaza Du Bois. Half-price gift certificates at WeAreCentralPA.com.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Welcome back. A woman's brush with death turns into an amazing story of survival. Jeremy Roth has it all. And today's Take a Look at this.
A woman is recovering after surviving 3 days in the wilderness following a car crash. It happened in the hills of El Dorado County, California. Officials say the woman's truck veered off the road and down a 200-foot embankment. After 3 days, the 47-year-old was spotted by some kayakers. Rescue crews used a helicopter to airlift the injured woman out of the ravine. She was taken to a nearby hospital and was listed in fair condition. Firefighters in North Carolina also responded to a call for help, but it was to save a little boy's birthday. After nearly every invited guest canceled for her 3-year-old son's birthday party, Melissa Reed called her local fire department and requested an impromptu tour. Harrisburg firefighters delivered and then some, pulling out all the stops and throwing a full-fledged fire station party for the birthday boy, complete with cupcakes and candles.
Happy birthday to you.
You know, usually a moose is regarded as a rather stoic animal. Maybe that's why this is so darn funny. An image of a moose sticking out its tongue was shared by Grand Teton National Park. Then another of the big lugs seemingly laughing it up. The images were taken by a National Park Service photographer, and even though the moment was likely captured by chance, the animal clearly found it amusing. It's funny because it is a moose. Okay, for Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Moosing, I like that one.
Yeah, that was really good.
We're in the kitchen now with Chef Terry Wallace of the U.S. Hotel Tavern. Chef Terry, always nice to see you. Thank you for being here.
Nice to see you too today.
Now, today is National One Hit Wonder Day. We were talking about it throughout the show. And so while that package was airing with Jeremy Roth, you said that your favorite one hit wonder was Achy Breaky Heart.
Yeah, by Billy Ray Cyrus.
We have a little bit of that here. I tell you what, my Achy Breaky Heart is breaking because summer is officially over. Fall is here.
I
but
know.
it's time to embrace it. Smells like pumpkin.
I enjoy fall.
Yeah. What are we making today, Chef Terry?
We're making a sugar glazed pumpkin cookie. And I already have the shortening and the sugar in the bowl. And I creamed it. And now we're going to add in the pumpkin puree.
So what was that first ingredient?
It was, I used Crisco and sugar. And then you cream it. Whenever you're doing any kind of cookie, you always want to take the fats and the sugars and do them first.
Okay.
And then you add your liquids, then you add your dry. There's raisins in this cookie, so I always disperse them throughout the flour for more evenness.
I like when you put raisins in because it makes me feel like I'm eating something healthy, even though it's a cookie.
But you always want to coat them with flour so they don't. And then there's egg and vanilla according to the recipe. Just follow your recipe. And we're going to mix that together. And we won't take too long to do that. Of course, at home, you'll do that longer. And then we add the flour and all the dry ingredients, the baking powder, the baking soda, the cinnamon, and the raisins. And I
Easy peasy,
usually,
really, right?
Yeah, flour comes pre-sifted nowadays, so you don't have to sift it. And I just use a whisk to stir all the ingredients in it.
Yeah, and a great way to get pumpkin in because every time you're going to a party or anything, everybody's bringing a dish to pass, so you want to do pumpkin in the fall. It's the best thing. So you get those done, you put them on the pan, throw them in the oven, they come out, and this is what they look like, right?
Yes. This is what they look like when they come out of the oven. I brought some glaze so you could try glazing one yourself.
All right. Well, you know, yours looks so nice. Look at these, and I'm just going to tell you.
It's sort of fun.
Good, but it is fun. And,
I used
a great
to do
activity
this
to do with
at
your
a
family.
school. Yeah. I used to do this at Foot of 10 school, and each child would glaze their own cookie.
Oh, and I noticed that this frosting is orange. I'm assuming just food dye?
I colored it orange. It's a brown sugar glaze, so it's normally a browner color. And
I
it
don't
just
know.
makes it festive. And then I brought in the pumpkins and the Indian corn. I'm all about decorations.
All right. Well, happy fall to you, Chef Terry.
Thank
you
you
for being here. Of course, that recipe will be available on our website, which is centralpatv.com. Make sure you go see Chef Terry over at the U.S. Hotel Tavern. The food is delicious. And we're not going to reveal it yet, but we have a project coming up. Did you even know about it yet? You
No,
might not.
I don't.
I'll tell you about it out of the commercial break. We'll be right back.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Coming up tonight, it is officially Ohio State Week. The Nittany Lions gearing up to take on the Buckeyes at Beaver Stadium Saturday night. You'll hear the latest from Coach James Franklin tonight at 5 o'clock.
Join us in downtown Evansburg to celebrate the 27th Annual Potato Fest, Saturday, September 29th from 9 to 5. Live entertainment all day, including music and dance performances, children's games and activities. Attend the 11th Dauntless Fire Company wine tasting. Enjoy free shuttle service and free parking from different spots around town. The 27th Annual Potato Fest in Evansburg. Come join in on the fun, food, and festivities, Saturday, September 29th.
Come give me a hug. Hi, honey. Hi. So we'll look at these, and as we go over them, I'll just turn them upside down, okay?
Okay.
What day do you fill this?
Usually Sundays.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. This is your thyroid pill. Yep, that's that special one. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, this is that. Let me just make sure that this one is written correctly in here.
Visit countonhighmark.com to see why so many people count on blue.
Hey, Dad, I need $150 for those college textbooks.
Yeah, and I need a new dress for my school dance, Dad.
Hello? Yes, I know my credit card payment's late. No, I can't make a payment right now.
Another medical bill? This one's for $400.
I don't have any money. Leave me alone.
I think it's time.
It's time to call Harold Shepley & Associates. You have nothing to lose but your debt.
Christian music icon Michael W. Smith.
I started touring with Amy Grant in '82.
Is that right?
So 36, going on 37 years.
One-on-one with CBN's Scott Ross.
If you sell 1 million records, then for a lot of people, then you have to sell 5 million the next.
How have you been able to maintain the balance of husband, father, and now grandfather, plus all the other projects you're involved in?
On the 700 Club, Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Your home is one of the biggest assets you may have in your lifetime. Whether buying or selling, you want a trained, full-time agent with skills to negotiate your transaction. There's no substitute for experience. Hi, I'm Bob Pennington, broker-owner of Coldwell Banker Town & Country Real Estate, your home and a realtor. Over the past 45 years, we've sold over 15,000 homes in Blair County. Thank you for voting us your hometown favorite real estate agency. Experienced agents dedicated to full-time service. Call 946-4343 today.
This portion of Central PA Live is brought to you by Ford.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. Fall is finally here. Before the break, we made pumpkin glazed cookies with Chef Terry, and now we're making fall candles with Ken Locker, who is here with me now. Ken, thank you for being here.
Yep.
And I got to tell you, our kitchen just smells like fall today. It's fantastic. Now, what are we doing here?
Okay. Every time I've come on, we pour. You pour. I want to do something different. We're going to do bits and pieces because they're big sellers. Okay. And it's for basically houses like all these right here, and I have tons of them.
And these are for like the wax melters, right?
Yes, for wax melters, and basically for people who have small kids or a white wick policy in their house. So they don't gotta light candles. They can use them.
I have to tell you, I'm kind of like that. My aunt and uncle were home last weekend, and they love candles, and I love the smell of candles. But every time we leave the house, I'm always like, did we blow out every candle? You like want to turn the car around and make sure you blew them out. So wax melters are a good alternative to that.
Yes.
Also, our producer Morgan, you gave her a candle last time you were here.
Yes.
And she has a little heater that she keeps down by her feet. Yeah. So she put the candle by the heater, but it was one of those rainbow candles.
Yes.
Well, the rainbow candles, you're meant to burn from the top, so you burn each layer down.
Right.
Well, it's not. It still smells good.
I visually know, but
now.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, these are the melters.
Yeah. So you're going to help me do this here. I'm going to give you a glove or two. too, because I don't want you like having problems with your wardrobe afterwards.
Okay.
Keep it real simple. You're going to do the red hot cinnamon. You're basically just going to put them in the bag. Everything's pre-measured. I made it easy on you.
Okay.
So you just got to put those in here. Basically, when I'm making these,
Wait just a second.
What?
I think that you're just using me as hired help here.
You are.
All right.
You are. It's all
Alrighty.
good.
So I'm sure you do different colors, different things.
Heavens,
but
yes.
this time we're doing all the same
it's
color.
real simple. I mean, I do multi-layer, like this kind of stuff here. I do multi-layers.
So look at that. What a nice fall gift that would be. Take a look at that.
Yeah, and I do the multi in the candles, but this is the candy corn one. I do country pumpkin.
Oh, look at that one. This one looks like candy corn. I love that. Okay,
so you're just going to start putting them in.
He's assuming that I wouldn't be able to handle the multicolored ones, but here we go.
Keep going. You're doing good.
All right, so this one's all red.
Yes.
And, smells just like cinnamon. It almost smells like, you remember those red hot
tamale things?
Yeah.
Or walking into Michael's, all the cinnamon, the pine cones.
Yeah.
That's that. But yeah. Wow, you're catching on quick. You can keep going. You're doing great. Look at that.
Now,
look at
tell me about your oil diffusers, because that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole other
because
thing
people,
we're doing.
Like I said, don't like to burn candles because they're nervous about the whole flame.
Well, with reed diffusers, same thing. I can do those. Any scent, I get them in, you put them in. Now, mind you, most people don't know with the reed diffusers, it's based on the reeds and the size of the room. So you have to worry about how many reeds. So if you have 5 to 7 is a medium size, like a bedroom, but your living room, 10 to 15.
Well, I tell you what, nothing makes more entertaining television than watching me put wax in a bag.
Yeah. But look how good you're doing. I tell you what, come Thanksgiving, you're sitting next to me, I'm passing you the gravy. Look at that. You're doing such a good job.
What does that even mean? I'm passing you the gravy. Oh, my gosh.
You're doing good. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Okay, now, obviously, and I do have to tell you,
yes.
really great smelling candles. Really great. I pick it, because you come on regularly, we're becoming friends.
Oh, yes.
But how do people order these candles if they want? I really do. They're great candles.
Facebook me, you can do that, or go to www.lockercandlesllc.com, or give me a call, 814-591-3497. You can hit me either way. I will help you out. We do custom orders and all kinds of fun stuff with them, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're slacking. I have one bag done, and you haven't even done one yet.
I'm talking.
I'm on the second one.
I'm talking.
Well, of course, great fall gifts. And Christmas, I hate to say it, is closer than we think, right? I hate mentioning.
I've already had orders.
I hate mentioning I hate mentioning the holidays before Halloween even comes here, but time to start thinking about it. Ken, hey, always good to see you. Thank you so much. We'll be right back with more Central PA Live. Today's Trending's next.
Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo, your weather authority every night.
Coming up tonight, will a popular amusement park be reopening for next season? We'll have that answer and much more coming up tonight on WTAJ News at 5.
Toyota has big cash back on many models, including $1,000 on a stylish Camry, an off-road ready 4Runner, and a go-anywhere Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, before you know it, the leaves will fall, but you still have those old clogged gutters hanging around your house. They're saggy, leaky, warped, and twisted. Hey, let's face it, they just make your home look bad. It's time to restore your pride of ownership and get LeafGuard, the only patented leaf-shedding rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee.
It improved the looks of my house. I don't have to get up on a ladder anymore. And the service, the guarantee, everything about it has been perfect.
Hey, be like Debbie and get rid of those old ugly gutters and get the jump on fall with LeafGuard. Big savings coming your way. Receive 75% off labor on a complete LeafGuard system. If your gutters ever clog, we'll clean them for free. We'll even give you $500 for your old ladder towards LeafGuard purchase. Call today during this program for a free $50 Dining Advantage gift card. That's with your in-home estimate. LeafGuard, call today. Get it and forget it.
Make a pit stop during your busy life. Sit down for a slice of fresh made pizza or grab any of our cargo good to go items. With Martin Gold Star Rewards, save 3 cents per gallon on gas. So whenever you're on the road, stop at a Martin General store and you'll be good to go.
We are Martin. Martin General Stores, home of cargo. Good food to go.
Today, we're finally getting our bathtub redone. We weren't happy with it.
Oh, we didn't want the headaches of demolition.
Or the days without our bathroom. Then a friend told us about Bath Fitter and their unique tub-over-tub process. There's no demolition, and they install in as little as a day. They also have a seamless wall for a watertight fit. And Bath Fitter has a lifetime guarantee. What a difference. Finally, a bathtub I love.
Call today for our best offer.
Toyota has low APR financing on many models, including 1.9% on the sporty CHR, rugged Tacoma, and the all-new redesigned Avalon. See your Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
KC Kantz, weekdays on WTAJ News This Morning.
Welcome back to Central PA Live. I'm here now with Morgan Cozier, our trending gal, as we like to say. The whole show that we've been talking about one-hit wonders, things that might not be trending, but were at one point, or the one-hit wonder of each artist. So what is your favorite one-hit wonder?
Ooh, it'd be that song, Unbelievable.
Okay, let's see if we can find it. Yep, here we go.
There it is.
Yep. Oh, I like this one. Let's get to the chorus.
Yeah.
You're unbelievable.
That's good.
Oh, that's a great one. I like that one.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for today's trending. Morgan, what is trending today aside from one-hit wonders?
Well, get this. Six Flags is testing your courage this Halloween season. The theme park in St. Louis is holding a 30-hour coffin challenge. Starting October 13th, 6 people will stay in a 2-by-7-foot coffin for 30 hours for a chance to win $300 bucks.
No.
And other prizes. Get this, contestants must stay in the coffin at all times besides bathroom breaks, but they are allowed to bring a blanket and a cell phone.
Oh my goodness. That terrifies. The cell phone helps a little bit because there's some distraction there. It does worry me that people are considering being buried with their cell phones.
Yeah.
It's creepy. It's creepy, it's terrifying, and not worth $300. You'd have to pay me a lot more to be doing that. I would consider it maybe for like $1 million. Or maybe, even like 30,000.
Yeah, but like death
$300 to be buried in a coffin for how long was it again?
30 hours, was it? 30 hours?
30 hours is a long time.
I know.
I would think it would be terrifying. Although I will say, like, for example, we were just talking about what we do on our days off. Some days off, what I like to do is to, close my bedroom door, put down the shades, and be in complete darkness for like the entire weekend and just talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's nice.
It's kind of like hibernating.
But I feel like the what do you call that? The closeness, I guess, of the coffin. What is
claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia. Thank you. The claustrophobia of the coffin would get to me.
Yeah, I would not like that. Just the concept of death. No.
Let's just move on. I'm getting scared.
An Indonesian teen has been rescued and is back with his family after he drifted at sea for 49 days on a floating fish trap. 19-year-old Aldi Novel Adalang had been working as a lamp keeper on a remote fishing trap known locally as a rompong. A Panamanian ship.
It's not funny. I'm sorry. Those words are just funny.
Yeah, they're big words.
It's not a funny story. They're big words.
So they found this poor kid on August 31st near Guam, about 1,500 miles from his native home in Indonesia. That's like New York to Miami, we're talking. So being stranded for nearly 50 days, Adalang says that within a week he ran out of food and he survived on the fish that he caught and cooked using wood from the raft. He drank rainwater strained through his clothes, and Adalang swam to safety, and the crew hauled him onto the ship where he was given a blanket and some cookies.
What an incredible kid. Really unbelievable that, I think that sometimes our human nature kicks in, and that survivor instinct is really, really cool. Yeah. I don't remember what, like specific stories, but we've heard the stories of like a mom seeing the baby, under a car and lifting the car up or whatever. Those natural abilities that we have that we don't know. I mean, here this kid is, he probably didn't know how to catch a fish with his bare hands, I'm guessing. I mean, crazier thing.
I don't know.
Pretty cool that he found a way to survive.
That or flight instinct, you know,
Yeah,
kind of comes in.
Fight or flight, yeah.
He had a lamp and was shining it. He said 10 different boats would pass by, I guess, over this course, and no one stopped to help except for the last one there.
Well, I'm glad that he's okay, and I'm glad that he's doing well. So, you know, really, and I'm sure his family is glad to see him.
Of course, yeah. Well, it's official. Michael Kors is buying fashion house Versace. Michael Kors Holding made a $2 billion deal for the storied Italian brand, giving the handbag maker a foothold in the world of elite European fashion. Now, chairman and CEO of Michael Kors Holdings, John Idle, said in a statement Tuesday, the acquisition of Versace is an important milestone for our group. Idle also announced that Michael Kors Holdings will change its name to Capri Holdings and Donatella Versace, sister of late founder Gianni Versace.
Here's my take on this. Ready for another conspiracy theory? I love doing this conspiracy of the day. All right, I think that these fashion lines are having trouble economically, and here's why. I think no data behind this. All right. I think that a lot of these, you go to New York or you go to a lot of these bigger cities, they're selling the fake handbags of these things. I think it's putting them out of business. Now let's dive a level deeper. Why are these handbags these fake handbags getting sold? Because they're charging too much for the handbag. Where do these people get off thinking that they can that they can charge $400 or $500, sometimes thousands of dollars for a bag? Not okay with it. And so that's what I think is happening to of course this acquisition happened because they were able to buy. And I think that was the issue. So there's my conspiracy theory.
I've definitely bought those handbags and a knockoff perfume in Chinatown. Yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's almost like, why wouldn't you? Why would you spend that much money?
Yeah, I can't think about that.
Okay.
Well, the slogan "America runs on Dunkin'" isn't just a catchphrase. Now it's a name change. Come January, don't call Dunkin' Donuts Dunkin' Donuts. You can just simply say Dunkin'. The Boston-based coffee chain is dropping donuts from the name as it will focus on more menu items. The company wants the rebranding to highlight its drink options and takeout foods, not just the sweet doughy confections. The name change will be featured on everything from storefronts to packaging to social media accounts.
Interesting, I guess. Something I think is weird that we all just say Dunkin' anyway.
I think so too. Everyone just says it.
Right, and it's going to be a lot of money. Again, maybe I'm not in a cheap mood today, but that seems like a lot of money to spend to change the brand when everybody just kind of says Dunkin' anyway.
Right.
And I don't know. Maybe if they're trying to get those other sales up, though, maybe they can be Dunkin' croissants or Dunkin' breakfast sandwich. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I don't know if Starbucks will change its name to Starbs. Everyone calls it. Got my Starbs.
Nobody says that, Morgan.
Yes, they do. Come on, get with it.
Oh, man, I'm so not happening. Okay, yeah.
Well, this was a moment 100 years in the making. Army veteran and Packers fan Rose Skin and/or Kirtan made her first trip to the Lambeau Field for a game last weekend. Quite the way to celebrate her 100th birthday in a skybox cheering on the green and gold, who just happened to be celebrating their 100th season. A group that organizes special events for vets stepped in with 3 tickets for Rose and her family after finding out about her lifelong dream to go to a game. The Packers tied the Vikings, but that didn't matter much to Rose, who said she enjoyed every minute.
I just got chills. Yeah. I love those stories because, you know, life is short, and it's certainly shorter when you're 100 years old.
Yeah.
And let's enjoy every single moment, and let's embrace and let's help each other enjoy those moments, right? I think it's so wonderful when people see a dream and help that dream come true. And that one really was simple to make it come true, and it probably wasn't a big deal for a lot of those executives or whatever at the field to get her those tickets. But what a great thing for her, and I'm sure she'll remember that, and her family will remember that forever.
Yeah, she's going viral. When I was picking this topic, people were stopping her like, I saw you on the news. Can I take a picture with you?
I love that.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more Central PA Live.
John Clay, weeknights on WTAJ News.
What time is it?
I just spat on
It's okay. Tebow. It's Tebow time.
I didn't flinch though.
And our audience hits it out of the park with a little Q&A.
Do you sing in the shower? What does sports have to do with Tim taking a shower?
Then, Camilla McConaughey rolls with healthy kid snack hacks.
Are we gonna make these little fruit roll-ups? Yes.
Plus, a pork supper perfect for fall.
How good does that look?
Next, Rachel.
Rachel Ray, Wednesday morning at 9.
Good morning.
Oh, hey.
You ready to go?
Just about.
What is all this?
Just trying to get organized. Don't you want to help me sort?
No, not really.
Well, at least I don't have to sort through Medicare options.
Ah, you got that right.
Truth is, we already know UPMC for Life offers everything we need, like the peace of mind knowing that we'll always have access to the best doctors and hospitals, and personal service that makes a real difference.
I'll tell you what else makes a real difference. Affordable plan options.
UPMC for Life. No other plan stacks up.
Yeah, you're so
You saw what I did there, huh?
Yeah,
You got it?
Uh-huh.
Here's the plan for making it easier to find the right Medicare coverage for you. Call today for your free Medicare coverage comparison checklist with no obligation.
It's tailgate time at Kenny Ross Chevrolet in Somerset. If it's got a tailgate, it's got to go. $199. Drive new 2018 Silverado, $199 a month during tailgate time at Kenny Ross Chevrolet in Somerset. TD, Trax deal. New Trax all-wheel drive, $139 a month. Tailgate time ends soon at Kenny Ross Chevrolet, next to Walmart in Somerset. KennyRossChevySomerset.com. Kenny Ross has you covered.
Our dogs and cats are not just pets, they're members of our family. We care about what they eat, chew on, and play with, which is why at Tyrone Milling, we sell only the finest products for your pets. Spoil your pet and come get sacked at Tyrone Milling today.
57.5 million is the Hispanic population of the United States as of July 1st, 2016. That makes people of Hispanic origin the nation's largest ethnic or racial minority. Hispanics constitute 17.8% of the nation's total population.
WTAJ and UPMC are proud to celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month. From September 15th to October 15th, meteorologist Matt Riddle, your weather authority every weekend.
Welcome back. It's time for Test It Tuesday. This week's product is the Better Sponge, but is it really a better sponge? Morgan Koziar puts this product to the test.
Today's Test It Tuesday product is the Better Sponge. Now the claims are that it's the last sponge that you'll ever want. It says it's got super soft bristles and it's non-abrasive and gentle. You can also use it as a non-slip grip to open jars, or it's heat resistant so you can get those cookies out of the oven. All right, let's take it out of the box. So it looks like we've got some different colors and shapes here. This oval shape is orange. We've got, and they're two-sided as well. So the green, circle shape, and then the square. So that's more of like the oven mitt, I think. And the really cool thing about these is that they've got these suction cups on the back, so I guess you could stick them onto your sink, the side of your sink, or your fridge if you would. The claim that they've got really super soft bristles, that's true. I'll give that a check. So with this sponge, it says it won't mildew, but there are a lot of little nooks and crannies where food could get stuck. Not that it's difficult to clean, I'm just not sure if you'd want that in a sponge. The sponge did a pretty good job at scrubbing on the dishes, although I'm not sure if you had a lot of stuck on food, how abrasive it would be to get the food off. Okay, so now we're going to test to see how well it takes those tricky jars. Okay. Pretty good. I'll give that a check. Okay, so for the last claim that it's heat resistant, we went ahead and preheated the oven. We're letting it warm up with a metal tray inside, and we're going to use the Better Sponge to see how heat resistant it really is. Still feels pretty cool on my hand. Doesn't seem to have affected the Better sponge. I think I'll give that a check. I thought the Better sponge was really durable. As far as ratings go, it did what it claimed to do, so I'll give it a 4-star. Although I can't say I'd use these to wash my dishes. I'm not sure if it's really a Better sponge.
Thanks, Morgan. 4 stars. Say, Matt, I'm sorry, what was your name? John.
Yeah, that's what might have been.
Yeah, John. John is our stage director here. And your favorite one, so we've been talking about one-hit wonders for the show. Your favorite one-hit wonder?
Eye of the Tiger by
Eye of the Tiger.
Man.
Let's play it. Coming up tomorrow on the show, Backseat Driver. And we're actually celebrating Survivor and making some delicious cocktails. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.
Your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Christy Shields.
Good afternoon. It has been a soggy start to our week. It stays damp into the middle half of the week. We could even have some thunderstorms tomorrow with some gusty winds, but then later into the week, it gets much better. We're actually going to have drier weather with a mix of clouds and sunshine. So evening setup, we do have a cold front well off to our west, but we'll continue to see some showers and drizzle during the overnight. We get a little bit of a break compared to that steady and heavy rainfall we had earlier today. And if we take a look at those dew point trends, they'll be up. It'll be a bit humid. You'll notice it on Wednesday, but then after that front moves through, it's going to be comfortable the whole way through the weekend. So we do have some comfortable weather headed our way. We just have to get through this rainfall at the beginning of the week. So your hometown forecast for tonight, if we take a closer look, it's cloudy. It's going to be drizzle. Allport will be at 61 degrees during the overnight hours. Temperatures are not going to fall too far because the clouds will linger around, as well as that drizzle and a shower or two. Now tomorrow, as that front crosses the region, northwestern counties will be dealing with that line of showers and thunderstorms in early afternoon as it continues to push south and east. There will be some thunderstorms with those gusty winds. You'll want to keep weather aware. Make sure to download that WTAJ weather app and keep it handy with you as we head throughout the afternoon tomorrow. Once that front crosses, we'll dry out and we'll be dealing with nice weather as we head into the rest of the week. So rain chances into Wednesday morning. It's going to be in the noon hour. Then by 3, that line finally moves out, and then we'll be dry as we head into the day on Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday. So we could pick up by tomorrow evening another ½ an inch to an inch of rain here across the region. We really do not need any more rainfall here, and it's not going to be a great day tomorrow to mow your lawn. You may need the AC because it'll be humid and not great for boating. So when can you cut the grass? Looks like it's going to be best Thursday morning, Friday afternoon, and all weekend.
At Toyota, we know your many daily trips are as important as the destination, and all your precious cargo is top priority. Highlander is the perfect fit, with plenty of cargo space. And with all these active safety features standard, we're always along for the ride. Now lease a Toyota Highlander for only $299 a month, or buy one with $1,750 cash back. Highlander, what drives you? Toyota, let's go places.
Don't send pictures and call us first. Ron Peretta here from Professionals Auto Body. Sending pictures to the insurance company of your damage is a tactic to steer you to a contracted shop and delay your claim and deny reimbursing you for a proper safe repair. Don't send pictures and call us first.
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 Live from WTAJ, your news leader. This is your news before 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for watching. I'm Amanda Kenny with your news before 5. Well, first up, you might want to check your pantry. Some popular macadamia nuts are being recalled over possible E. coli. This is the Mauna Loa brand. Now, the company is voluntarily recalling all items produced at its facility in Hawaii after E. coli was found in the drinking water. All nuts packaged from September 6th to the 21st are affected, but so far there are no reports of anyone getting sick. The recall is just a precaution. Meanwhile, the facility is closed as health officials investigate. A school district in Wisconsin is using technology to crack down on bullying. The district launched a new app on Monday that allows students to anonymously report bullying. The app is called Stop It. The school's principal says this will make a big difference, and many students have already downloaded the app. The Bellwood Antis Youth Football League will host their second annual Gold Game this Saturday. The game will honor Madison Shura, who died in 2017 after being diagnosed with an aggressive form of brain cancer. Maddie was a second grader at Myers Elementary School in Bellwood. The event starts at 1:30 p.m. with a special cheerleading performance in memory of Maddie. There will be a Chinese auction, quilt raffle, and bake sale. All the money raised will be donated to the Michael Mosier Defeat DIPG Foundation in honor of Maddie. Well, tickets to Walt Disney World may now cost you less, depending on where you go. Walt Disney World Resort is unveiling a new pricing plan that starts next month for its Orlando, Florida parks. Starting October 16th, tickets will be structured in ranges depending on the season. For instance, one day, one park tickets will cost between $109 and $129, depending on the day you visit. Disney hopes this new plan will help spread out attendance throughout the year. A retired grandpa is taking the health of babies into his own hands, literally. Tom Stadler has volunteered at a neonatal ICU in Indianapolis every week for the past 15 years. Studies show that cuddling with infants significantly helps relieve their stress and may benefit their health rates. Stadler says his volunteer work can be emotional sometimes, but he's blessed to do it.
I leave at the end of the day, and I just thank God every day that driving home that I have the opportunity to come and hold the little ones who just need love and affection.
Stadler has 3 sons and 10 grandchildren of his own. Still ahead, we'll tell you about a 7-year-old girl that has some major pipes. We'll show you her performance of the national anthem just ahead. But before we go, here is a look into Blair County, courtesy of our Fiore, Toyota, Volkswagen, Audi Skynet camera.
He brought law and order to America. Now, Dick Wolf is bringing the FBI to CBS.
27 casualties, 2 attacks. I'm going to find who did this.
Sometimes a simple threat works better.
You tell me what I want to know. Job doesn't stop, so I don't. It's definitely him. Go.
There's nothing the FBI does better than a manhunt.
FBI premieres tonight after NCIS.
If you have to climb a ladder to clean your gutters, let's find a more permanent solution by hiring a good gutter company.
And LeafGuard is that gutter company. LeafGuard maintains an A+ rating with the BBB and has earned the Good Housekeeping seal for 10 consecutive years, so you know you're getting a quality product. The LeafGuard system is custom made on site, professionally installed, and backed with a transferable lifetime warranty. Watch how the LeafGuard system protects your home. The rain flows into the gutter while leaves, pine needles, and other debris roll off. Give up gutter cleaning forever with LeafGuard and do it now for huge savings during our Get the Jump on Fall sale. Get this, 75% off labor on a complete LeafGuard system. And since we're going to clean your gutters, if they ever do clog, you can stay safe by staying off the ladder. We'll even give you $500 for the old ladder towards LeafGuard purchase. Call today during this program for a free gift with your in-home estimate. Be sure you stay off the ladder and call LeafGuard today.
This is your news before 5.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Joe Murgo joins me now. It was just one of those mornings. I just wanted to cuddle in bed and not get up.
It was a good day to do housework instead of doing that.
Not me, sleep.
Yeah, I did the housework in the gym, I will tell you that. And it was a wet morning. We did go to showers this afternoon, but in some places it's still raining pretty hard. Look at this. It's getting ready to pour again in Altoona. Northern Cambria getting hit right now. Also, most of Bedford County getting a soaking at this hour, and at times there have been some lightning strikes in here. There's some heavier rainfall that you can see across parts of Cambria and also extreme western Blair County. All right, so what's going on? Well, our satellite radar shows we have another batch of some showers and thunderstorms that's moving on through, and then even some more showers off to the west. We have this pattern of unsettled weather that is going to be with us, and there still will be scattered downpours for tonight. Eventually a cold front will come through. through, and that will change things a little bit as we head on into the end of the week. Yes, I do think we're going to dry out a bit. Here's the view with our Shy Beaver Boat Center Skynet camera. Not a great day to be on the lake. A good deal of clouds. We had rain at times. High temperatures with the rain. Still got to near 70 in some spots. 70 in Altoona, 71 in Bedford, 72 in Johnstown. Lower to middle 60s farther to the north and to the west. So definitely a day that was, kind of unsettled, damp, and as Amanda said, you really didn't want to spend much time outside whatsoever. Right now, we're still in the 60s to near the 70-degree mark, and it is a bit on the muggy side, so we'll also have some areas of fog for tonight, especially once that sun sets. So we're going to have scattered showers and in places a thunderstorm for tonight, but as you notice, our future track, not a tremendous amount going on through the overnight hours, but again, if you get hit, there can be a bit of a downpour. Low temperatures for tonight in the 60s with those areas of fog. Scattered showers and a thunderstorm for tomorrow, and eventually a line of gusty thunderstorms may move through, and that's the hint right there with our future track for tomorrow afternoon. High temperatures for tomorrow, upper 70s as long as we get some breaks in the rainfall, and I think that happens. Thursday, more clouds and sunshine, cooler, highs in the 60s, but rain-free. Slightest chance for a shower Friday and Saturday, but overall just a mix of clouds and sunshine, and feeling a little more autumn-like with low temperatures in the lower 50s. Saturday night, some of us could get into the 40s, so sweatshirt weather for the Big Penn State game.
Yeah, white sweatshirt weather.
Yes.
For the whiteout. All right, thanks, Joe.
Yep.
We'll be right back.
McMillan Furniture has always offered affordable prices on quality furniture and bedding since 1945.
We offer easy pay financing with manageable deposits and regular monthly payments on everything we sell.
From our two-sided flippable bedding sets, wooden bedroom sets, a great selection of living room furniture, kitchen and dining room sets, and much more.
You can also take advantage of special discounts or special 12-month same-as-cash for qualified buyers.
Stop in and check out what the King of Bedding can do to help furnish your home.
At McMullen Furniture Store, North 2nd Street in Juniata, or check us out online.
Hey, Tom here once again for LeafGuard. You know there's still time left for you to call during this program today for the lowest price on a one-piece covered system. Of course, I'm talking about LeafGuard. Get the jump on fall and receive 75% off labor. Now with LeafGuard, you won't risk life and limb up on the ladder to clean leaves out of your gutters. You'll avoid costly repairs to your home, landscaping, and foundation. You will gain peace of mind because LeafGuard is the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed. Discover maintenance freedom now with LeafGuard and check out these great savings during our Get the Jump on Fall sale. Receive 75% off labor on a complete LeafGuard system. And hey, with LeafGuard, there's no ladder needed. We'll clean them if they ever clog. In fact, we'll give you $500 for your old ladder towards LeafGuard purchase. Plus, last chance to call today during this program to get the free gift with your in-home estimate. Pick up the phone and call LeafGuard for the gutter that never clogs, guaranteed.
This is your news before 5.
A 7-year-old girl named Malia Emma has become an internet sensation. This is after she wowed a Major League Soccer crowd with her rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. Take a listen to the notes the little girl hits. Oh, I got goosebumps. She just crushed it. Malia Emma's dad says she's been singing since she was a 1-year-old, and her dream is to one day sing with her idol, Christina Aguilera. I'm sure this will help her get her there. Thanks so much for watching. WTAJ News at 5 is up next. Before we go, let's take a look at what you can expect ahead in your 5 opener.
A student's facing suspension and more after a threat that shut down a homecoming dance. You know concussions happen during contact sports, but more children will suffer a concussion while simply playing on the playground. What you need to be on the lookout for. A major update to a local landmark when you could once again enjoy Lake Mont Park. These stories and more, but first, check on your weather.
Our local Ford dealer presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
There's some downpours around the area right now, moving into Blair County from Cambria County and Bedford County. I'm meteorologist Joe Murgo. We're watching the rainfall, scattered showers in places, a thunderstorm through early tonight. Low temperatures, well, temperatures at 10 o'clock will be in the 60s and lows will be in the 60s with areas of fog. And yes, we'll have some gusty showers and thunderstorms around tomorrow. More on that coming up.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5.
Plans unveiled today for the reopening of a historic local park. Good evening, I'm John Clay.
And I'm Amanda Kenny. It's a story you first saw on our website, wearecentralpa.com. Charlotte Ames joins us with more on the reinvented Lake Mont Park. Charlotte?
Amanda, John, you won't get to see it until Memorial Day weekend of next year, but we can give you a preview of what's in store. The reinvented park will step away from theme park entertainment and return to its roots as a community gathering center. You'll see more green areas with outdoor recreation in addition to popular amusements and a new children's water play area. The new design will offer 2 miniature golf courses, 4 new basketball courts, 2 sand volleyball courts, a children's play area, and state-of-the-art go-karts. Entry to the park will be free through 3 gates. The park will also offer a walking trail map designed in partnership with PA Walkworks.
We feel that we're going back to the roots of what Lake Mont Park used to be when it was established almost 125 years ago. We're going to be making it a place where the community will want to come.
The park owners say they came up with the design by meeting with dozens of community leaders and organizations and conducting focus groups across all ages. Now, one request that was common among several groups, more green space, and as soon as the rain stops, the owners will start reseeding to make that happen. Now, for a full list of the coming attractions and especially your favorites that will remain, go to wearecentralpa.com, click on the News tab, then Local News, and look for the story. Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
That reseeding is going to have to wait. We are in Altoona right now, seeing pretty heavy downpour, Joe.
Yeah, it is just hitting our station here on the south side of Altoona. Let's go ahead and take a look over toward Hollidaysburg. The rain just now starting to kick on in with our Fury Toyota VW Audi Skynet camera there in Hollidaysburg. Look at that, the visibility going down right as we speak. There are some downpours around. Here's our Doppler radar. Heavy rainfall. We did have breaks this afternoon, but it's so much moisture in the air. We have some showers, and in places there have been some rumbles of thunder. Look at the heavier rainfall now. Northern Cambria County, also parts of Altoona and Hollidaysburg, Martinsburg getting some heavier rainfall. Bedford, you've been hit pretty hard this afternoon. Some places picking up an additional inch of rainfall. There is the downpour right near Hollidaysburg. So as I go ahead, widen out the scope, and we'll take a look at our future tracks. Scattered showers and thunderstorms for tonight, any of which could bring a downpour, but it's going to be scattered activity. And then tomorrow, yes, we are going to have a line of gusty showers and thunderstorms move through with a cold front. So after that, we have a bit of a change in the weather pattern. Before then, we're still going to have more rainfall. Had over an inch in places today. Low temperatures for tonight in the 60s. That's closer to our average high temperature for this date. So a gusty thunderstorm moving through tomorrow in a lot of places. A nice end to the work week. And yes, bright weather coming our way on Sunday. Yeah, we can string together. You ready for this? More than a few days of dry weather in a row. Wouldn't that be nice, guys?
Absolutely. We can't wait for that. Thank you, Joe. Well, a Penn State student was taken to Mount Etna Medical Center for a form of bacterial meningitis.
Our David Kaplan takes a closer look and joins us now live with more from the university and students. David?
That's right, Amanda. The University Health Services says people who have been in contact with the student have been told about the student's illness and have been provided with the appropriate antibiotics. I spoke with several students who say this is frightening news, but a good reminder to do the daily important things to keep your immune system and body healthy.
Really good to be aware of so that, you're doing things like washing hands or if you start to feel any of those symptoms, to get that checked out right away.
The University Health Services says some of those symptoms could be nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light, and confusion or altered mental status. They say the illness can be shared through kissing, sharing food, breathing in the bacteria, sneezing, or coughing. Now, the university has a comment. They say the safety and well-being of the Penn State community is our primary concern. University Health Services is working closely with the Pennsylvania Department of Health Services to monitor this case. And the University Health Services says students can have any questions they have answered by a 24/7 advice nurse. In State College, David Kaplan, WTAJ News.
Thank you, David. We are learning more about the alleged threat that was made Saturday night at a school homecoming dance in Bedford. Now, according to the district there, they officially ended the investigation because a student came forward and confessed to making up a story about another student wanting to come and harm students at that dance. A number of disciplinary actions will be taken against that student that made up the story, including suspension for the maximum time permitted by law. The incident prompted the evacuation of that dance on Saturday night. The school district announced that they are working to plan a new event. They're in the initial stages of this. They hope to have a place and time announced later this week. We'll bring that to you when we learn that. Well, a man that at one time was known as America's Dad is headed to prison for sexual assault.
Bill Cosby learned his fate at a hearing in suburban Philadelphia this afternoon. Kenneth Craig has more from the courthouse in Norristown.
Bill Cosby walked out of court in handcuffs, headed to prison for 3 to 10 years. The disgraced comedian was convicted earlier this year of drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand 14 years ago at his Pennsylvania mansion. When handing down the sentence, Judge Stephen O'Neill said, "It is time for justice. Mr. Cosby, this is all circled back to you. The time has come." Judge O'Neill also read from Constand's victim impact statement when she wrote, "The entertainer took her beautiful young spirit and crushed it." Cosby's attorneys asked for house arrest, arguing the legally blind Cosby is too old and helpless to do time in prison. But the judge said no one is above the law or should be treated differently.
The judge also declared Cosby a sexually violent predator. That means he has to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life and undergo monthly counseling.
This has been the most racist and sexist trial in the history of the United States. Dr. Cosby has been one of the greatest civil rights leaders in the United States for over the last 50 years.
Through 2 trials, Cosby has strongly denied any wrongdoing, despite at least 60 women accusing him of sexual misconduct. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, Norristown, Pennsylvania.
Now, Bill Cosby never testified in his own defense. He also did not address the court before learning his sentence.
The Department of Justice has requested a rehearing on a case that ordered the Environmental Protection Agency to ban a common pesticide. The court previously ruled to ban chlorpyrifos, but did not ask for rehearings. The U.S. Secretary of Agriculture says USDA disagrees with the previous ruling and cited significant flaws in the pesticide assessments. The Secretary says in part, chlorpyrifos helps farmers and consumers by improving production efficiency and contributing to public health and safety. The arbitrary, immediate, and total loss of this crop protection tool endangers agricultural industries and is expected to have wide economic impacts. The Environmental Protection Agency has also concluded that the scientific evidence doesn't support the ban, support the need for a total ban.
Well, the midterm elections are quickly approaching, and some area high school seniors got an opportunity to learn about the importance of their vote. Cambria County President Commissioner Tom Chernisky spoke to seniors, students in a media class at Forest Hills High School today, hoping that students recognize the value of what their vote means. Organizers say reaching the younger generation today is particularly hard because of fewer and fewer interested in the election and thinking that an older generation will take care of them.
We're trying to show them their interests are totally different than the older generation, and what they're facing is totally different than what the older generation has faced in their lifetime. And that is also so important to show them that they need to step up, they need to get their voice out there, they need to become interested and make it a point to have their voice be heard.
The midterm elections are set for November 6th, and the deadline to register to vote in that election is October 9th.
The Johnstown Tomahawks are partnering with a local humane society to raise money. The annual Pucks and Paws hockey game is set for Sunday, October 28th at 5 p.m. Fans can bring their canine companions to the game for a $5 donation that goes directly to the Humane Society of Cambria County. Cambria Vet Care will also be sponsoring a souvenir dog leash giveaway. The team will also accept pet supply donations.
You probably have Penn State's next game circled on the calendar.
That's right. Penn State will play a top 5 team on Saturday, and it's a game that is considered a huge rivalry in Happy Valley. Sports Director Peter Terpstra joins us now from State College. Hey there, Pete.
Hey, folks, I am live outside of Beaver Stadium. We are in Nittanyville. This is where the students camp out before games. You hear it, it's fun, right? This isn't anything new, right? The students have been doing this for a while, but they're out here a bit early for a big game. Penn State hosting number 4, Ohio State on Saturday in prime time, 7:30 p.m. It is the whiteout game. It's a game with Big Ten championship implications, maybe college football playoff implications, and it's a game where Penn State hopes to have that home field advantage.
I'm challenging all of Nittany Nation. I'm expecting we'll have 110,000 plus in the stands. I'm expecting we'll have another 100,000 fans outside of the stadium. And we need to make it the most challenging environment in the history of college football on Saturday. For 4 years, a great game. A great game for college football, a great game for our conference, and a great game for both programs.
Now this place is packed. It is only Tuesday. Coming up at 6, we hope to hear from some of the folks out here camping out. We hope to hear from our sister station in Columbus, Ohio, and we hope to bring you a story on the buzz around campus entering this weekend's game. Reporting from Nittanyville, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Thanks, Peter. Local gas stations celebrated their grand opening today. Rutter's in Duncansville officially opened 2 weeks ago, but the store invited the public down to try some food, win prizes, and see what Rutter's has to offer. Rutter's is family-owned and even have their own dairy. The president and CEO says they are also focusing on keeping everything locally based.
We actually have a buyer whose focus is to meet with local companies and see what they may have. So we'll have local wines. We consider anything local within a 100-mile radius. So we'll have wines, we'll have meats, we'll have snacks, chips, and you name it that may be coming from this area. Produce the same way. If it's apple season, apples from around here.
Rutter's is also giving back to the community by presenting several checks to area organizations, including the Allegheny Police Department, the Allegheny Fire Department, the Altoona Food Bank, and a local musicians charity, Music for Our Vets.
And if you like coffee, Sheetz is celebrating National Coffee Day this coming Saturday. All the stores are offering free cold brew in any size and flavor. All you've got to do is order that through the Sheetz app. Again, that's set for this Saturday, the 29th. Coming up, a federal program that helps hundreds of people every year is about to go under. The push to save the National Flood Insurance Program just ahead.
And at 5:30, thousands of people will be coming to Elk County soon. We'll tell you why.
Another day, another rainfall. I'll let you know when this pattern ends.
Look, if you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. That's why this is the view for every other full-size pickup. And this year, it's deja vu all over again. Because only the Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class torque, best-in-class payload, and you got it, baby, best-in-class towing. This is the big dog. This is the Ford F-150. It doesn't just raise the bar, pal. It is the bar.
Get a built Ford Tough F-150 with $11,000 in total savings plus $750 Ford Dominance cash. Only from your neighborhood Ford store.
Hurt on the job? Let our work comp attorneys help if you've been denied benefits, you're in danger of losing them, or it's time to consider settling your work comp claim for a lump sum of money. For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates at 1-800-9-4-EDGAR.
Real people steal people. They want real power, real options, and real value. This fall, get a real solution. Get a Steel.
Doing a handstand is hard. Learning about a Medicare Advantage plan with UPMC for Life is easy. Have a representative come to your home, give us a call, attend a seminar, or visit a mall kiosk.
If it's time to replace the roof, transform your home with a metal roof from Solar Shield. Family owned for 40 years, serving all our friends in Central PA. Get a permanent metal roofing system that lasts a lifetime. Metal roofing that won't warp, crack, or rot like asphalt shingles. It's durable, low maintenance, and protects your home through all weather extremes. Our customers appreciate the eye-catching good looks with architectural styles available. Now is the best time to score big savings during our fall kickoff sale. Receive half off labor on a new metal roof. Replacing the roof is a wise investment, and with great financing, it's easy. 24 months, no interest. Plus, ask about senior and military discounts. Here's the number: 1-800-304-0782. Call now during this program, and you'll get a bonus $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Don't wait. Call Solar Shield now.
Hurt on the job? Do you have a scar on your head, face, or neck? You may be entitled to money.
For a free consultation, call 1-800-9-FOR-EDGAR. Your workers' compensation lawyers.
And like Edgar always says, there's never a fee unless we get money for you.
WTAJ News Skynet Camera Network. The best view from more places. Be ready for severe weather. Skynet, only from your weather authority. Powered by Shy Beaver Boat Center and Fiore Toyota VW Audi. Enviro Pest Control is a proud sponsor of WTAJ Weather. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5 continues.
As floodwaters continue to rise in South Carolina, the National Flood Insurance Program is once again about to go under. Standard homeowners insurance does not cover damage from flooding.
The federal flood insurance program is the only way for homeowners to protect themselves from flood damage, and it's almost out of money. Drew Petchema reports on efforts by coastal lawmakers to save the program.
The United States Congress needs to get up off its ice-cold, lazy butt.
Louisiana Senator John Kennedy is never one to mince words, but in action on an issue critical to his state has the senator extra animated.
There's this attitude of, oh yeah, we need to get to that someday. Well, someday was yesterday.
It's not just a problem for Louisiana, which is still recovering from flooding 2 years ago. The National Flood Insurance Program protects more than 5 million homeowners across the country, including in South Carolina, where residents are still underwater because of Hurricane Florence. The federal program is set to expire in just 2 months, potentially disturbing real estate markets and leaving homeowners without their only source of flood insurance.
We either need to fix the program over the next few weeks, or we're going to have to roll it over yet again, which I'm not happy about.
The fixes Kennedy proposes include streamlining the claims process, new funding for flood mitigation, and stricter enforcement of flood policy requirements to broaden the insurance pool. Then there's the program's $20 billion in debt.
We see more frequent flooding, more severe flooding, and folks are asking the question, how do we really address this?
Tom Santos with the American Insurance Institute says a short-term funding bill could prevent the program from expiring, but that also delays the reforms he says are needed to stop the program from going under. In Washington, I'm Drew Petchema.
Now, there's certainly places all throughout Pennsylvania that really rely on that flood insurance as well.
Yes.
We've got people filing right now in our area.
Yeah, and some people got water in their basements again today. It's a sad situation. Let's go ahead and take a look at our precipitation calendar for the month of September. And we had another day today where we had over an inch of rainfall. That's 6. My wife helps me measure the rainfall, and she's been like, well, if we're going this far, let's go for the record. And sadly, we're going to be just shy of the record of 2004. That was the wettest September on record, where we had 10 inches in 10 days in the middle of that month. But definitely a wet month of September here, and we definitely have some downpours still going on. We'll go ahead and take a look near Coalport. Arvona getting some heavier rainfall over toward Glasgow and northern Cambria County, right along I-99. in Blair County. It is pouring now in parts of Altoona and over toward Lakemont, and that's a place that, again, the water ponds very quickly. And Bedford, I will tell you, you got hit pretty hard today, and some places probably had a couple of inches of rainfall. So we'll widen the scope out. This is the latest. We had one round this morning of steadier rainfall. This is an area of showers, which in some places there was some rumbles of thunder not too long ago. I'm not going to rule it out. And there's still a couple of isolated showers off to our west. Our future track a little underdone this evening, but later on tonight I do think we are going to have scattered showers and a rumble of thunder again. So, but it's at least scattered activity. Some places not getting hit. Du Bois, the ground is dry. I know folks in Altoona are like, oh, I want to trade with you right now. Current temperature in Du Bois, 67 degrees with a dew point temperature of 65. It is pouring in Altoona. This is the shot along 6th Avenue in Altoona where the temperature is getting knocked down a little bit. Current temperature 69 degrees with a dew point temperature of 66. And in Bedford, if I can get it switched on over to our Bedford Skynet camera, we're going to just move right past there. Also downpouring at this hour with temperatures in the 60s, 66 degrees there, 67 in Johnstown, 70 in Punxsutawney. There's warm air to our west. And as the wind switches tomorrow, we're briefly going to warm up before a cold front moves through. That front's bringing some strong thunderstorms to parts of Illinois, and I think we have a gusty thunderstorm moving through tomorrow. So scattered showers and thunderstorms for tonight. Additional rainfall through the overnight hours. Our future track not showing a lot, but some places are still going to pick up a half an inch. Low temperatures for tonight in the 60s. Front moves through with scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some could be gusty in the afternoon. Behind that, we start to dry out some. A longer stretch of drier weather, and we need it. So breezy and warm tomorrow, clouds and sunshine, highs in the 70s to near 80. A front moves through, cooler tomorrow night, more clouds and sunshine on Thursday, highs in the 60s, a mix of clouds and sunshine Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I can't rule out a shower, but most of us rain-free. Look at that. No raindrops for several days until some showers return next week.
We will enjoy that time. All right, thank you, Joe. So this may give you some deja vu, but there is a famous breakfast restaurant that's changing their name.
Yeah, the slogan, America runs on Dunkin', well, it's no longer just a catchphrase. Dunkin' Donuts is officially dropping the donut and simply calling themselves Dunkin' effective this January. Like IHOP, Dunkin' is shifting its focus to more menu items. The company wants the rebranding to highlight its drink options and take out the foods, not just the sweet, doughy treats. The name change will be featured on everything from storefronts to packaging to social media accounts.
So do we think that this is a flash in the pan? It's just to get publicity?
No, I have a feeling this is the real deal. Yeah, because they're giving you plenty of advance notice.
So just stop printing everything with donuts and just Dunkin'.
But just, I don't know, Dunkin', you need to dunk the donut in the coffee.
Yeah.
Isn't that why it's called Dunkin'?
Yeah, I think it's a little risky, but, you know, we'll see.
We'll see.
Hey, children make up the largest group of people that suffer concussions.
Because you hadn't quite recovered from the first injury, there's a major catastrophic event that happens.
Coming up in Healthcast, a look at a second grader that got a concussion during recess and what his parents want you to know.
And don't forget to like our Facebook page, WTAJ TV. Take a second to hit that like button so you can stay up to date anytime.
Hidden History celebrates Hispanic Heritage Month September 15th through October 15th. We honor Hispanic culture and celebrate the many contributions made throughout American history.
WTAJ and UPMC are proud to celebrate Hispanic heritage.
100 off each triple pane window installed. 1,000 off 10 6000 series windows installed. Free patio door with purchase of 10 triple pane foam enhanced windows, or $89 per month with 0 down. Call or click Window World today.
Medicare cards are changing with new, more secure numbers.
But con artists, they never change. They'll always try to steal your medical identity.
So what can you do? Guard your card, just like a credit card.
Don't give your Medicare number over the phone or email.
And remember, Medicare never calls unless you've asked them to.
To find more ways to guard your card, go to medicare.gov/fraud.
Don't let your guard down.
Keep cold weather out of your attic and give your home an energy upgrade with an insulated metal roofing system from Solar Shield. Family owned for 40 years, serving all our friends in Central PA. Act now to beat the fall rush for installation. Get the last roof you'll ever need during our fall kickoff sale. Save with half off labor on your new metal roof. 24 months, no interest. Plus, call during this program for the bonus $100 Visa gift card with your purchase.
It's the Credit Amnesty event at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington. If you've got a job and bring home $350 per week, you could be approved with as little as $0 down. Plus, we'll take any trade in any condition, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring in a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. Pre-owned 2017 Chevy Cruze, $0 down, $11,990. It's the Credit Amnesty event. You could be approved with as little as $0 down at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
Discover new styles at Ashley Home Store's Columbus Day sale. Introducing Main and Mason, a modern approach to classic farmhouse design. This family-friendly lifestyle is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Columbus Day sale. Discover it now exclusively at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Winter Road is more than just superior energy-saving replacement windows. Free gutters with whole house siding. Premium siding for $189 per month with $0 down. Or save up to $500 on any entry door purchase. Call or click Winter Road today.
Friday morning at 9, visit WeAreCentralPA.com's Frugal Fridays for half-price gift certificates. The Express Casual Dining and Center Hall serves home-cooked comfort food in a family-friendly atmosphere. Half-price gift certificates at WeAreCentralPA.com.
Health South is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
A lot of young people suffer from concussions during organized contact sports, but health experts say that's not when most of those injuries occur. Charlotte Ames joins us with more in Healthcast. Charlotte?
Amanda, more than half of concussions happen off playing fields and most likely during recess on playgrounds. Here's what to look for and what to do if your children get hurt. 9-year-old Lenny Bencheski likes piano, but he would much rather throw a ball or ride a bike. However, when Lenny suffered a serious concussion during school recess, his doctor suggested rest to avoid taxing his brain.
I read a lot and I play with my Legos a little there.
The nurse had suggested that we follow concussion protocol just to be on the safe side. My husband woke him up twice. I woke him up one time. He seemed fine the next morning, so we still were not concerned at all at that point.
2 days later, Lenny's head still hurt, so that meant a trip to the hospital. Lenny had what's called a global headache.
One thing I remember is that he had hit his head in the back, but when she asked him where his head hurt, he said it hurts all over here.
That all over pain is more consistent with a concussion.
It's not a direct contusion on the brain that's the problem. Actually, what happens is that because your brain shakes inside your skull, the neurons all stretch. It's really a more diffuse injury.
Lenny's doctor ordered rest to calm things down and avoid what's known as second impact syndrome.
Because you hadn't quite recovered from the first injury, there's a major catastrophic event that happens.
Here's what a concussion often looks like: being dizzy or feeling something is off, feeling nauseated, not being able to maintain good balance, and seeing double or blurred vision. Lenny has some first-hand advice of his own.
Well, you should not play football on concrete.
Dr. Master says children make up the largest portion of people who get concussions. If you have any doubts about a head injury, call your doctor. Amanda?
Thanks, Charlotte. Coming up at 5:30, hundreds will be making their way to see the elk in our area. We'll tell you what it means for the economy.
Weather anytime on WeAreCentralPA.com, sponsored by Martin Oil.
Trust Tire Town for complete auto service. Tire Town is a full automotive shop for inspections, brakes, oil changes, routine maintenance services, and a whole lot more. Trust Tire Town for all your automotive service needs.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Well, what truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's the Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford.
I think it's Ram.
It's not Ram either.
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Trade up to this Silverado Crew Cab to get a total value of $10,500 when you finance with GM Financial. Or current qualified GM lessees can lease this Silverado Double Cab for around $249 a month.
Hi, I'm Charlie Reynolds with Reynolds Financial Advisors. With 4 advisors here in our main office in Du Bois, we are prepared to help with most any financial obstacle.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Reynolds Hamilton. With our combined experience of over 100 years and our commitment to find new ways to help you, we are confident we will add value to anyone that calls on us.
We are proud to not charge fees for advice and are willing to help anyone with no obligation to become a client.
If you have financial concerns or just some questions, call us and we will be happy to help you.
Hey, Tracy Douglas back again for Solar Shield, and our family wants to thank you for 40 great years in business. That's why we're offering fantastic savings on metal roofing now during our fall kickoff sale. Winter's going to be here before you know it. You need a dependable metal roof that won't warp or crack under the snow. Metal roofing resists damage and enhances the appearance of your home with traditional styles. You can even get the look of shake, shingle, or tile. And some insurance companies will offer a discount on your premium for installing a metal roof. From Johnstown up to State College, Bellefonte, throughout Center County, time's running out to call and save during our fall kickoff sale. Call now for the last roof you'll ever need and get half off labor. It's so affordable with 24 months no interest, plus last chance to call during this program for the bonus $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Don't miss out on these great savings. Call now.
Look at you. You got a Ram. What made you do that?
A lot of reasons. It's got comfort you wouldn't believe. Luxury everywhere you look. Not to mention legendary Hemi V8 power.
Maybe I should switch.
More people are switching to Ram trucks than ever before. And now get $1,000 bonus cash if you make the switch during Ram Power Days. Or well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get this low-mileage lease on the 2018 Ram 1500. Or get over $15,000 in total values on select 2018 Ram 1500 models in dealer stock.
Trust Tire Town for complete tire pricing. It's simple. The quoted price includes everything. No charges for shipping, installation, or hauling away old tires. And future rotations and air checks are always free. For complete and upfront tire pricing, trust Tire Town.
James Drugstore is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Harold Shepley and Associates presents Forecast First from WTAJ.
Well, once again, we had some downpours in central Pennsylvania, some steadier rainfall this morning, scattered showers, and in places a thunderstorm this afternoon. And that's the way it's going to be till about 10 o'clock. And then later tonight, maybe a bit of a break, a gusty shower and thunderstorm moving in tomorrow, especially in the afternoon. Temperatures tomorrow getting above average. A change after that. We'll talk about that change coming up.
Live from your news leader. This is WTAJ News at 5:30.
This may be hard to believe, but hundreds of thousands of people make their way to Elk County this time of year.
And it's all for the sight and sounds of one animal. Our Allison Gens tells us why people from all around the world are making the trip to Benezet.
While it's pretty quiet here right now, I've been told going to Benezet on a weekend is like going to State College for a home football game.
When you hear the elk bugling, it just brings back nature a little closer.
Yeah, it really does. It makes things great.
Kathy and Dave Thomas make the 2.5-hour drive every year to Benezet to see the elk. And they're not the only ones who make the trip. Every year, nearly 300,000 people come to the Elk Country Visitor Center between September and October for the elk rut, which is their mating season.
Everybody likes to be here when the elk are bugling. They like to be here when the leaves are changing colors, so it's kind of a neat time to be in elk country.
Raleigh Kogan with the Elk Country Alliance says visitors have come from all 50 states and 45 countries just to hear their signature bugle and hopefully catch a glimpse of them too. I had a chance to see my first elk today, and if you haven't had a chance yet, activity goes on through October. In Benezet, I'm Allison Gens, WTAJ News.
Very nice opportunity. You should definitely check that out. Well, not much better weather-wise today than yesterday, at least the rain is letting up in some areas.
Yeah, so we're going to check in now with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo with a closer look. But first, Joe, it is Tuesday, so that means you have a question to answer, right?
Yes, and Jerry Heidel from Huntington County. In fact, it was his property that last year we went through and found that space balloon at Logan Elementary School that we launched off. Well, Jerry wanted to know, I've been talking about how this month was wet. How was the rest of the year? Well, we're on pace for one of the wettest years on record. And I can't show you the calendar. It'd be really hard to show you the calendar like September, but I do have the yearly information for you. But this September, we've had 6 days with an inch or more of rainfall, a record on the 9th. And we have had 21 days of rain, only 4 dry days. Now, let's go through the entire year. Every month that is green, that means above average precipitation. Yes, we're almost 10 inches above average in September. That's impressive. Only 2 below average and just barely below average in January and March. Our annual rainfall is getting close to 1996. We're ahead of the pace, but that was the wettest year on record, and we're going to be keeping an eye on that. Of course, we're adding rainfall as we speak. In fact, that 1.24, we've added to it because rain is coming down pretty heavy in some locations, especially Bedford County, northeastern Bedford, southern Huntington County getting hit hard. Blair County, it's getting better as it shifts on over into northern Huntington County. Chance of rainfall, we'll put it, yes, the line comes down a little tonight. Scattered showers and a thunderstorm for tomorrow, but how about getting that line down Wednesday and maybe most of the time into the weekend and into next week? We'll talk more about that with your 7-day forecast coming up.
Thanks, Joe. Tonight, President Trump is again defending his Supreme Court nominee amid allegations of sexual misconduct.
Judge Brett Kavanaugh and the woman accusing him of misconduct will testify on Thursday. Mark Meredith is in Washington with a closer look at the high-stakes political fight that's ahead.
I think he's just a wonderful human being.
President Trump says even Democrats don't believe the accusations against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. The president calls it a Democratic con job.
It's a con game they're playing. They're really con artists.
On Thursday, one of Kavanaugh's accusers, Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, will testify before the Senate Judiciary Committee. She has accused Kavanaugh of a sexual assault at a house party in the 1980s. Republican leader Mitch McConnell says Democrats are, quote, smearing the judge's character with no facts to back it up.
Is nowhere near grounds to nullify someone's career or destroy their good name.
But Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says Republicans are rushing to discredit her story.
Leader McConnell owes an apology to Dr. Ford for labeling her allegations a smear job.
The Judiciary Committee's Chairman Chuck Grassley has hired a woman to act as an independent counsel for Republicans at the hearing and to question Ford. The Republicans on the committee are all men. Daniel Goldberg is with the progressive activist group Alliance for Justice. He says the Senate should slow down and investigate further.
This is a job interview. If any employer in the country was faced with these serious, credible allegations, would they rush through?
But McConnell says no matter what happens Thursday, he'll bring the nomination to the Senate floor as early as this weekend. In Washington, I'm Mark Meredith.
The American Red Cross is partnering with the Huntington United Way of Caring to install free smoke alarms throughout the borough. Tomorrow, volunteers will be going door to door from around 10 a.m. until 2, installing alarms and giving fire safety information to residents. Officials with the Red Cross say smoke alarms are only able to detect smoke for around 10 years, and residents should make sure it's not outdated.
The Bellwood Antis Youth Football League's keeping the memory of a little girl alive. Maddie Shura passed away last April from brain cancer. Well, this Saturday, the second annual Gold Game at Bellwood's football field will honor the second grader. An auction, raffle, and bake sale are from 11 to 4. At 1:30, there's some cheerleaders from the league that came together and perform a special cheer in memory of Maddie.
Well, all month long, we are celebrating Hispanic heritage, and who can deny that New Mexican food is simply delicious? So what's the key to keeping it traditional and making it the best around? Well, Chad Brummett takes a closer look.
It's a simple question with a passionate answer. Who, in your opinion, makes the best New Mexican cuisine in Albuquerque?
I'm going with the Church Street Cafe.
Sophia's, El Bruno's on 4th Street.
Fewer topics are as contentious or full of pride. Who makes the best enchilada? Who has the hottest green chili? But what makes New Mexican cuisine New Mexican?
A cross between Spanish, Mexican, and Native American foods. Spice, a lot of heat.
Once you taste it, it's unique to anything in the world.
Following the Spanish tradition of adapting key ingredients with regional flavors, the New Mexican cuisine was born in the fusion of Native American staples with Spanish ingredients brought over in the 16th century.
They didn't have like pork, they didn't have beef, they didn't have chicken, they didn't have milk, cream, eggs.
And those ingredients were mixed with the cornerstone of the Native American tradition.
The three sisters, the corned beans and squash, they each kind of help each other to grow and prosper.
There's so much passion for New Mexican cuisine.
I'm doing a story about New Mexican food. Do you want to answer that on camera?
But
Yeah, while working on this story, I asked dozens of people about their favorite restaurants. So many people did not want to go on camera to answer this for fear of offending their friends or restaurateurs.
I prefer not to be on camera.
Okay. New Mexicans often look at themselves as underdogs, especially in down economic times. But our cuisine, and specifically our chili, is a source of great pride.
It's like the one thing besides Breaking Bad that, you know, you're kind of like, you're known for.
Chad Brummett reporting.
What you study in college may be just as important, if not more important, than where you attend. That's according to a report that ranks the most and least valuable degrees. Researchers looked at 162 degree programs and census data, and they analyzed the bachelor's degrees and incomes of at least 15,000 people. Now, they found actuarial science is the most valuable college major. Other valuable degrees on Bankrate's list include zoology, nuclear engineering, health and medical preparatory programs, and applied mathematics. Meanwhile, miscellaneous fine arts came in dead last.
Now, would you quit your job because of your commute? If you ever thought about it, you're not alone. A new survey shows nearly a fourth of workers have left a job because of a bad commute. That's according to data from global staffing firm Robert Half. It comes as no surprise. Respondents in Chicago, Miami, New York, and San Francisco were the most likely to quit for that reason.
Still to come, they're cute, but now puppies are to blame for more than 100 sicknesses nationwide. We're going to tell you why.
After the break, all aboard for the story of the restoration of a steam locomotive. Whoop, whoop. We're making cocktails in the kitchen Wednesday at 4.
On the next Two Broke Girls, they turn a house-sitting job into a pimp staycation.
By the way, nice suit. You look like someone should be pouring a 40 on you in a rap video.
Next Two Broke Girls.
Tuesday at 7:30 on WTAJ.
Your local Honda dealers have a Honda built just for you. Like the family-friendly Accord, 2018 North American Car of the Year. Or maybe the sporty yet sophisticated Honda Civic is the perfect fit. Your local Honda dealers have them all.
You'll love the numbers you find on the celebrated 2018 Accord. And there's an offer to make you smile on the 2018 Civic.
Your new Honda is waiting for you at your local Honda dealers.
You know, I think we've all seen the ads. The paid actor wearing the white coat, handing the bag of medicine to the customer, assuring them all is well. At James Drugstore, your health is our service. It's not about that white coat, it's about the professional serving you. When you think pharmacy, think only one name, James Drugstore. We're here when you need us, always, and I mean always. Visit one of our locations today. You'll be happy you did. Your health is our service. I've got patients to take care of just like you.
When you think of trucks, you think of Ford trucks. And when you think wide selection of F-150s, you think of Courtesy Ford. The 2019 F-150s has unbeatable capacity. It hauls more and it tows more. It has the most pulling power, period. The F-150 is built Ford tough from every angle. Check out all the F-Series trucks, along with the entire selection of Ford vehicles at your hometown Ford dealer. Courtesy Ford in Altoona.
It all started that one family night in Dumfries, Virginia. Family night is for everybody. It's a time for families to do crafts together.
The kids just love going to Chick-fil-A for dinner. Being the single mom and getting everybody ready, it was tough. We would get there a little bit late, like on the tail end of it. Helen saw that I was having trouble getting them to Chick-fil-A for the family night on time and actually got it extended another hour. Noticing things like that, I never really told her how much she affected me, but she did.
Love you.
We know good things come to those who wait. Up. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, where incredible selection, great people, and an experience like no other all come together.
It's SUV season at State College Ford. Drive the new Escape or Explorer with 0% financing and up to $1,750 bonus cash. Incredible selection and top dollar for your trade. Online at statecollegeford.com. Always your best deal.
Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5:30 continues.
Welcome back. A nationwide outbreak stemming from pet adoptions has caused more than 100 people to get sick.
The CDC says the cases have been reported in at least 18 states, including Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York, and Ohio. The cause, it's called Campylobacter. It's a bacteria, a common one that can trigger diarrhea, stomach pains, and fever, and is often resistant to antibiotics. A CDC investigation found that puppies from 6 pet store chains from January 2017 through February of 2018 caused the outbreak. No deaths have been reported, but at least 26 people have been hospitalized.
Every Tuesday, our Alex Hazard takes us on a tour of a local hotspot.
He joins us now live from the Central PA Live Studio. So, Alex, where are you taking us today?
Hey guys, thanks so much. The Railroaders Memorial Museum in Altoona gave us a behind-the-scenes look at the restoration of the K4 steam locomotive. Take a look.
Well, welcome to the Railroad Museum today. We're here in the Harry Bennett Memorial Roundhouse.
The Roundhouse is located behind the main museum, but that's where all the restoration happens. Currently, the main project they're working on is the restoration of the K4, a historic steam engine built right in our backyard in 1918 at the Juniata Locomotive Shops.
The K4 is being worked on by dedicated volunteers who are also Norfolk Southern shop workers. Some of them are 5th and 4th generation railroad employees, carrying on the tradition and acquiring the passed down knowledge to them on steam railroading.
Joe told me that the steam locomotive is what makes Altoona, Pennsylvania what it is today. According to him, it put tens of thousands of people to work, living the schedules of their lives to the sound of the steam whistle. But unfortunately, it was those jobs that led to the end of the steam locomotive and the beginning of the diesel era.
Steam, you had a lot of manpower going into just operating one steam locomotive. You had a fireman, you had an engineer, you had a conductor, you had a brakeman. To put it simply, it cost the railroad too much in overhead to run steam locomotives, whereas a diesel eliminated a lot of that overhead.
Joe says it's the railroad that tells the history of the ancestors of our area.
The pieces that are here at the museum, they embody the accomplishments of the men and women who worked for the PRR in Altoona.
I asked Joe why it was important to bring this piece of the past into the present. Why is it important? He said, because it's our past that can lead us to our future.
Why it's important is because it's who we are. We have the skill, the knowledge, the labor force, and it was said that Altoona, just about anything could be made and fabricated in Altoona. And it's a part of that tradition. And if we forget who we are, we lose that identity. And I think if we remembered who we were, what our ancestors accomplished, and what the men and women are accomplishing today, we can harness that energy because the talent's here. It's just untapped potential. And for whatever, whether we're Silicon Valley of the East Coast, we have the workforce to make it happen. It's just we have to have the willpower to make it.
And as for a timeline of the restoration of the K4?
One turn of a bullet at a time.
All right, well, we do have some rainfall in the area right now, but a change to a drier pattern, a longer lasting drying pattern is coming our way, and I'll talk about that next.
WTAJ, your news leader in Bedford.
New CBS Tonight.
Grab your gear.
NCIS.
Whoa!
FBI.
There's nothing the FBI does better than a manhunt.
NCIS New Orleans.
Put the weapon down.
These
we go where we're needed.
are the letters
This is the FBI!
of the law.
Federal agents, open the door.
New CBS Tonight.
Toyota has big cash back on many models, including $1,000 on a stylish Camry, an off-road ready 4Runner, and a go-anywhere Tacoma. See your Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
At Window World, we're more than just superior energy saving replacement windows. We're also the leading experts in superior energy saving siding and door replacements. To prove it, we have 3 special offers. Free gutters with whole house siding, premium siding for $189 per month with 0 down, or save up to $500 on any entry door purchase. Call or click to schedule your free, no obligation in-home estimate today. Window World, America's largest exterior remodeler.
Fiore Toyota is celebrating its 28th anniversary and is looking forward to serving you for the next 28 years. Save big with model year-end clearance deals during our 28th anniversary sale. Check them out at GoFioreToyota.com and don't forget to click the WOW button for a great low price on a new Toyota. Fiore Toyota gives you a lifetime warranty, a really low WOW price, and a big inventory of new Toyotas to choose from. Wow! Don't miss these savings at our 28th anniversary sale. Fiore Toyota, your lifetime warranty dealer.
I wasn't relying on our insurance. I was relying on Edgar Snyder.
I didn't have to pay anything to Edgar Snyder up front, so that was definitely a plus as well.
The condition I was in, there was no way I could have taken this on my own.
It got me to the point where we could concentrate on just getting well.
They did help me settle with the insurance companies. They did help me get money to help with my future.
They were fantastic from top to bottom.
If you've been hurt, call Edgar Snyder and Associates. What happened at Edgar Snyder was just above and beyond.
Your September to remember starts at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Choose from our huge inventory of Outlanders, PHEVs, Outlander Sports, Awesome Eclipse Cross, or Sensible Mirage or G4. The best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty in the business and up to 74 MPG. It's a September to remember. New 2018 Mitsubishi's only $10,988 and 0% APR up to 72 months. $10,988 only at
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Toyota has big cash back on many models, including $1,750 on Highlander, $3,000 on a family-friendly Sienna, and the adventure-ready RAV4. See your Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo.
And we're taking a look at our Doppler radar, and yes, we still have some pockets of heavier rainfall in our area. It was steady everywhere this morning. This afternoon, not everyone's getting hit, but boy, when you get hit, it's a bit of a downpour. And coming down pretty good in Houtzdale, though it is going to be easing up. It will rain a little bit harder here in Phillipsburg. Yes, it is going to pick up a little bit more. It is pouring on the west side of State College and into northern Huntington County, southern Huntington County from Mount Union down to the south. Robertsdale Wood also getting hit pretty hard. And Saxton area, you're starting to get a little bit better, but northeastern Bedford County, you've had a lot of rainfall for today. Speaking of rainfall, you may need an umbrella. Yeah, well, we're giving one away, your Weather Authority, and we are centralpa.com, along with the Walmart Distribution Center of Bedford. We're giving Michael Prentice from Osceola Mills an umbrella. Now going into next week, you may not need it quite as much, and I think people will not mind hearing that at all. Low temperatures this morning in the 50s, highs today with the breaks in the action, got near 70 in some places. 70 in Altoona, 72 in Johnstown, 70 in Somerset. That high temperature of 70 in Altoona, actually we snuck to 71 in between the hour now. That's 2 degrees above the average. When you have a steady rainfall in the morning, you still get above average. That's pretty impressive. Our low temperature 59, a good 11 degrees above average for the date. And temperature trend, well, finally, I can't remember the last time we get below the average. Now, keep in mind, by Saturday night, the average low is 46 degrees, but we do get below that line once. Tomorrow's average low 47, tomorrow's average high 69. We're going to be warm tomorrow ahead of a cold front, and then very seasonable and eventually some chilly nights. Right now, it's not warm. It's kind of humid. Temperatures are in the 60s to near the 70-degree mark. There is warmth to the west, and it's going to sneak on in tomorrow briefly, all ahead of a cold front that is bringing strong to severe thunderstorms to parts of northern Illinois, and we may have some gusty thunderstorms tomorrow. Scattered showers for tonight. Not everywhere is going to get hit, but if you do get hit, there could also be a rumble of thunder in some places this evening. We already had some earlier here. Low temperatures will be in the 60s east of the mountains. Laurel Highlands areas of dense fog over the mountains. Any thunderstorm threats here very soon. Low temperatures are in the 60s and off to the north and west, and low temperatures near that 60-degree mark. Future track for tomorrow, again, showing a shower in a few spots in the morning, but I think a main line of some showers and thunderstorms will move through, and some of them could be strong during the midday and afternoon hours. Behind that cold front, we do have a change coming our way. In the low 50s tomorrow night, a partly to mostly cloudy sky, and in the 60s for a high Thursday, near 70 on Friday, a nice day. Slight chance for a shower Friday, Saturday, but I'm not going to be worried for that Penn State game. A good deal of sunshine on Sunday. We're going to start well in the 40s Sunday morning. Eventually some showers may return later Tuesday of next week.
Thank you, Joe. Coming up at 6, a historic park plans to reopen next season. You may notice big changes. We've got details in a live report.
Are you looking for new flooring options? The Home Improvement Network and WeAreCentralPA.com can help.
Some people may think that Blamer Outlet is just a carpet store. We also sell and install ceramic tile, hardwood flooring, vinyl flooring, laminate flooring, luxury vinyl tile, and area rugs. Let our professional staff, estimator, and expert installers take care of all your flooring needs.
For more information, visit the Home Improvement Network on WeAreCentralPA.com.
Ever compared these? How about these? At Johnson Subaru, we dare you to compare. Subaru, a name that means safety, value, and dependability. Right now, drive the new 2019 Crosstrek, Outback, Impreza, and more. Plus, save like never before on remaining 2018s. Financing as low as 0% for 63 months on Forester, Impreza, and Legacy. Subaru is all these things, and one more. Yours, Johnson Subaru, Route 119 south of Du Bois. Online at johnsonsubaru.net.
Why do I get my flu shot at Giant Eagle Pharmacy every year? Because up to 1 in 5 people will suffer from the flu this season. And staying healthy is important to me and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Because I'm not just a wife or a mom. I'm also a Giant Eagle pharmacist who cares for you and our community.
Count on your neighborhood Giant Eagle pharmacist for your flu shot this season and earn $5 in free groceries. Giant Eagle Pharmacy, your trusted pharmacy for over 30 years.
This is your wake-up call. If you have moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis, month after month, the clock is ticking on irreversible joint damage. Ongoing pain and stiffness are signs of joint erosion. Humira can help stop the clock. Prescribed for 15 years, Humira targets and blocks a source of inflammation that contributes to joint pain and irreversible damage.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Help stop the clock on further irreversible joint damage. Talk to your rheumatologist. Right here, right now. Humira.
Here's your Buick, sir. Actually, that's my Buick.
Your Buick doesn't have a roof rack. This is my Buick.
How are we gonna fit in your mom's Buick?
Easy.
I like that new Buick.
Me too.
I was actually talking about that Buick.
I knew that.
Did you?
Buick's fresh new lineup is full of surprises. Score big with a new Buick. Current lessees get this low mileage lease for around $199 per month, or 18% below MSRP on most Encore models when you finance through GM Financial.
The Las Vegas Massacre, 1 year later.
That was the worst night of my life.
Survivors of the deadliest mass shooting in history reunite next Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, Tuesday at 7. WTAJ, your news leader in Bellefonte. WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. Six Flags Park in St. Louis is testing visitors' courage this holiday season.
Yeah, John. All right, would you do this? Listen to this. It's holding a 30-hour coffin challenge starting October 13th. 6 people will stay in a 2-by-7-foot coffin for 30 hours for a chance to win $300 and other prizes. Contestants must stay in the coffin at all times besides bathroom breaks, but are allowed to bring a blanket and cell phone.
I would definitely do it, but I would need more than $300.
Yeah,
that's $10 an hour.
Yes,
You could babysit for that.
Yeah, you could.
I'd rather babysit.
Yeah, maybe $3,000 for 30 hours.
Or passes for a year, or whatever it is. Like, there's no way $300 is enough.
Yeah, that's kind of lowballing at Six Flags.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They can do better than that. Let's hold out.
Yeah. All right, stick around. WTAJ News at 6 is next.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 6.
Ahead tonight, the Penn State whiteout game is coming up fast. Find out why you could have a tough time finding parking for that game.
And the investigation into a threat that canceled a high school dance is finished. We'll find out what school officials are doing to try to make up for that event after the break.
From WTAJ, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
As I've been saying, another day, another rainfall. Yes, another soggy day. Steady rainfall this morning. Scattered showers and in places a thunderstorm this afternoon. Some of that rainfall was heavy. Here's a look at our Doppler radar. Heavier rainfall now from Bellefonte, State College, all the way through Huntington County. Really heavy down in southern Huntington County. Our satellite and radar does show this is all with a disturbance that kind of moves through the area. We had that steady rainfall. This batch of some showers and a thunderstorm, and there's still scattered stuff off to the west. So we're going to still have some scattered showers and thunderstorms through the nighttime hours. We're adding to our rainfall total up to 1.42 inches. Another day with over an inch. Now, satellite radar shows, again, this batch moving on through. We'll have scattered showers and a thunderstorm in some places early tonight. Later on tonight, I think leftover clouds, fog, and a shower in just a few spots. Now, with so much moisture in the air, as our future track is hinting at me, if you do get hit with something, it could be a bit of a downpour. Low temperatures for tonight are going to be in the 60s. What to expect over the next 7 days. A gusty thunderstorm for tomorrow, but then it turns nice to the end of the week. Bright Sunday. That's nice to have sunshine on a weekend day, and it looks like a stretch of dry weather is coming our way. Details coming up.
All right, thanks, Joe. Welcome back. I'm John Clay.
And I'm Amanda Kenny. Penn State's whiteout game against Ohio State is this weekend, and fans of both teams are already gearing up for all the fun that this weekend is going to give us. So we're going to send it out to Peter Terpstra for more on how blue and white fans are already prepared for kickoff. Hey there, Peter.
Hey guys, so things changed in about an hour. It started raining. Of course it did. I'm outside of Beaver Stadium. This is Nittanyville, where all the kids hang out, camp out before the games. This isn't anything new, but they're out here a bit early. Before we get to the big game this weekend, before Penn State and Ohio State, we got to tell you a bit about game day parking. That's right, if you were planning on going to this game, this one, just into our newsroom a little more than 30 minutes ago, all parking passes are exhausted for the Penn State-Ohio State game. This is what that means. That means if you do not have a parking pass for the game, you will not be able to get one for the rest of this week, and that includes Saturday. All of the permits are already taken up. So your options, if you do not have a parking pass for this coming Saturday, there are shuttles. You could take the bus system, whatever that might be. University officials encourage carpooling for that time. So there's going to be a lot of people at that time. All right, so we know Penn State, Ohio State coming up on Saturday. Ohio State's the #4 team in the country, and they're looking to knock off Penn State once again, this game at Beaver Stadium. For more on that matchup, from Columbus, Ohio, at our sister station, WCMH, Jared Smalley has the story.
Because there's so much football afterwards, but this is a big game on the road. So our focus is just on the most prepared team winning this game and working real hard.
Ohio State has braved whiteout conditions for years in Happy Valley, but it does not get easier. And on their most recent trip 2 years ago, the Buckeyes went home stunned. What's critical for the younger Buckeyes who've never made this trip, keep football in focus, because outside the lines, it can get wild.
I mean, I feel like all week we're going to have the mindset it's going to be it's us versus us all week, and then when it comes Saturday, it's us versus them. So we're going to see how far we've come along.
Yeah, that's one of the tops in the country. Very loud, and the fans are into it, a lot like our horseshoe. So you got to be ready for that kind of environment. It's just a difficult place. You know, it's certainly one of the top 5 stadiums to play in, hard to play in. I mean, very loud, and the fans are into it. And very good environment, great environment.
All right, so we are outside of Nittanyville. This is where all the students camp out before the games. And with us, Kara Schwartz, a sophomore here at Penn State. When did you first kind of set up a tent and come out here?
Right, so we registered for Nittanyville last night at 8 and then popped right over here, tents up by 9 and ready to go.
What was it like setting up last night? It's raining now. You're braving it with us. It was raining last night, too.
It was a little bit hectic. It's a little dark. It's a little wet. This isn't my tent. I don't know. I'm just kind of going for it, but I feel pretty successful. We made it through.
All right, so the big question that I want to ask is, I mean, why do you folks want to put yourselves through this heading into this big game, camping out outside of the stadium?
So, I mean, the front row seats are a pretty sweet deal, but really just the experience itself is a lot of fun. The players will come and visit. There's a lot of free food. It's a really great atmosphere, and I just love it.
How do you stay warm? I mean, what kind of things are you guys doing to keep your mind occupied and make it through this?
Yeah, so I mean, we've got games we play each night. It's kind of like a big sleepover. Definitely bring a sleeping bag and a blanket. Those are key. If you've got an air mattress, that's great because this is concrete, so not the most comfortable thing to sleep on.
All right, so big game coming up on Saturday, hosting #4 Ohio State, student here. What do you think that experience is going to be like for you?
I just can't wait. I think it's going to be a one-of-a-lifetime experience, and I'm just ready to live every moment.
Folks, the people out here are tough, man. It's raining. They're toughing it out, camping out before the big game coming up on Saturday. Coming up later in the show in sports, we're going to talk about the buzz around campus, and we're going to hear from Coach James Franklin and the team. We'll see you then. Reporting from Nittanyville, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
All right, Peter, thank you. A Penn State student at University Park was taken to Mount Nittany Medical Center Monday for bacterial meningitis treatment.
Yeah, our David Kaplan has more on the disease and what to do to make sure that you can avoid it. David?
John, the University Health Services says the most effective prevention against bacterial meningitis is vaccination. I spoke with several students who have been vaccinated and say this is exactly why you get the shots.
Vaccination is really important, and this is just proof that if you don't get vaccinated, and there's not really a cure for this, honestly, so vaccination is the best prevention.
Penn State shared this comment: the safety and well-being of the Penn State community is our primary concern. University Health Services is working closely with the Pennsylvania Department of Health Services to monitor the case, and all close contacts of the impacted student have been notified and provided with antibiotic medication. The University Health Services says bacterial meningitis is confirmed through laboratory tests that analyze blood and/or cerebrospinal fluid. It is treated through targeted antibiotics, and the sooner the antibiotic treatment is initiated, the better. In State College, David Kaplan, WTAJ News.
Police in Bedford ended their investigation of a supposed threat made at the Bedford High School homecoming dance Saturday. Investigators say that the student came forward and admitting to making up a story about someone that threatened to attack the dance. That student is going to go through a lengthy suspension. The school district is now working on plans for a new homecoming dance. They hope to have a time and place announced later this week, and we'll have more on this for you coming up tonight at 11.
The Bell WTAJ Youth Football League is keeping the memory of a little girl alive. Maddie Shura passed away last April from brain cancer. Well, this Saturday, the second annual Gold Game at Bellwood's football field will honor the second grader's memory. There will be an auction, raffle, and bake sale from 11 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. At 1:30, cheerleaders from the league come together and will perform a special cheer in memory of Maddie.
The American Red Cross is partnering with the Huntington United Way of Caring, the Day of Caring there, installing free smoke alarms throughout the borough. Tomorrow, volunteers will go door to door installing the alarms for any home that needs them. Officials with the Red Cross say smoke alarms are only able to detect smoke for about 10 years. So residents should make sure that theirs are not outdated. The event starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, wrapping up around 2. And mark your calendars, a park enjoyed by generations of local residents will reopen Memorial Day next year.
Charlotte Ames is live in Lakemont with the story. Hey there, Charlotte.
Hey guys, as you might imagine, I'm talking about Mont Park, which closed at the end of the season in 2016. Now we're told that a new reinvented park is in the works. A sketch of the new plan shows a move away from the theme park entertainment and instead a focus on outdoor recreation, family activities, and special events. The new design will offer 2 miniature golf courses, 4 new basketball courts, 2 sand volleyball courts, and state-of-the-art go-karts. They're going back to the roots of Mont Park when it was established about 125 years ago.
We're going to be making it a place where the community will want to come. We want it to be a centerpiece for our community.
Now, Andrea Cohen says that the owners met with dozens and dozens of residents to see what they wanted in a park, and they think that the new park will give it to them. Now, if you'd like to find out which of your favorite old parts of Mont Park are coming back, go to wearecentralpa.com, click on the news tab, go to local news and look for this story, and we'll have all that information right there. Live in Lakemont, Charlotte Ames, WTAJ News.
Big news. Thank you, Charlotte. The tourists from all around the world make the trip to Elk County this fall.
Yeah, it's for elk rutting, also known as mating season, and local businesses are certainly feeling the effects. Allison Gens explains how the bugling brings a boost to Benezet.
Benezet has built an economy around this guy right here, the elk, and this time of year is when the businesses are at their busiest. Doug Rufo owns Benezet Wines, but when he noticed a need for hot coffee at the Elk Country Visitor Center during the fall, he opened this stand.
You got a ton of people up here, especially on the weekends. It's something a little bit more than what they can handle with the amount of people coming in. So we purchased the trailer.
He says on weekends he'll have a lineup of people from all over the country and world.
Talked to people yesterday from Idaho, that had been here for the first time, and they were just, in awe of what was going on.
Around 300,000 people will come to Benezet during September and October to see the elk, providing the town with a big boost in business.
Folks come in here to see the animals. They're staying overnight in the local B&Bs, and they're going to the restaurants, and they're basically driving business all across the region.
While the elk are active all year long, the time to see them in rut is from now through October. In Benezet, I'm Allison Gens, WTAJ News.
What a great thing to see. Thanks, Allison. Ahead tonight, a program that helps flood victims could be in danger of shutting down.
We'll tell you what the country's leaders are doing to try and save it after the break.
And yes, rainfall again, but a change is coming our way, and this time it'll stick for a bit. We'll talk about that coming up.
All you need to do is swipe to find your local Kia dealer, courtesy Kia. Swipe to find your favorite local car dealer, courtesy Kia. Swipe to find your favorite local minivan and crossover dealer, courtesy Kia. Swipe right to your favorite Kia dealer 24/7 at courtesyaltoona.net.
Conventional thinking can't save healthcare. Welcome to change. Just because it's never been done doesn't mean we can't do it. Just because it hasn't been seen doesn't mean we can't envision it. We are uncommon to the core. We are UPMC.
The garbage business has been good for Scott Wagner. Thanks to taxpayer contracts with the government, Wagner's picked up millions for himself. But as governor, Wagner says he won't put his business in a blind trust, and he refuses to release his taxes. Wagner admits his agenda will, quote, make his own businesses more profitable. And newspaper editorials say it's a clear conflict of interest. Scott Wagner, the very worst of Harrisburg.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else. Why accept it from an allergy pill? Flonase relieves sneezing, itchy watery eyes, and a runny nose, plus nasal congestion, which most pills don't. It's more complete allergy relief. Flonase.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Amanda Kenny, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 6 continues.
With the National Flood Insurance Program set to expire in just 2 months, lawmakers from states affected by Hurricane Florence and other natural disasters are fighting to keep it afloat. The program protects more than 5 million homeowners across the country by offering flood insurance, which isn't available through standard homeowners insurance. However, the program is $20 billion in debt. Politicians from landlocked states say it costs too much, and that's frustrating for officials like Senator John Kennedy, whose state of Louisiana is still recovering from flooding from 2 years ago.
There's this attitude of, oh yeah, we need to get to that someday. Well, someday was yesterday.
A short-term funding bill could prevent the program from expiring, but there are concerns that delays like that are moving the program closer to going under by avoiding real reform.
The midterm elections are quickly approaching, and today some area high school seniors got the opportunity to learn about the importance of voting. Cambria County President Commissioner Tom Chernisky spoke to senior students and media class there at the Forest Hills High School. He hopes he can help teach students the value of their vote. Organizers say reaching the younger generation is particularly hard because fewer are interested in the election and think the older generation will take care of them.
We're trying to show them their interests are totally different than the older generation, and what they're facing is totally different than what the older generation has faced in their lifetime. And that is also so important to show them that they need to step up, they need to get their voice out there, they need to become interested and make it a point to have their voice be heard.
The midterm elections are November 6th. The deadline to register to vote is October 9th.
All right, we still are going to have rainfall tomorrow, but then a pretty significant change is coming our way. I'll talk more about that change coming up.
Hurt in an accident? Remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you.
Your September to remember starts at 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. Choose from our huge inventory of Outlanders, PHEVs, Outlander Sports, Awesome Eclipse Cross, or Sensible Mirage or G4. The best 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty in the business and up to 74 MPG. It's a September to remember. New 2018 Mitsubishis only $10,988 and 0% APR up to 72 months. $10,988 only at
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Discover new styles at Ashley Home Store's Columbus Day sale. Introducing Maine and Mason, a modern approach to classic farmhouse design. This family-friendly lifestyle is unique, stylish, and affordable. For a limited time, receive 0% interest for 6 years during our Columbus Day sale. Discover it now exclusively at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Jake's the kind of person who does what he thinks is right. Most politicians would have stood on the sidelines when our community was under attack, but not Jake. He sued the NCAA because what they were doing was wrong, and he won. He restored not just our win, but also our community. And Jake's leadership is about more than Penn State. It's about organizations like Special Olympics. I hope you'll join me in supporting Jake.
At Toyota, we know the journey is as important as the destination. That's why no detail was overlooked. RAV4 is perfect for your adventures, with plenty of cargo space and available all-wheel drive. And with all these active safety features standard, we're always along for the ride. Now lease a versatile RAV for only $249 a month, or buy with 1.9% APR for 72 months, or take $3,000 cash back. RAV4, what drives you? Toyota, let's go places.
On the next Two Broke Girls, they turn a house-sitting job into a pimp staycation.
By the way, nice suit. You look like someone should be pouring a 40 on you in a rap video.
Next Two Broke Girls.
Tuesday at 7:30 on WTAJ.
Our investigations uncover the facts and expose the truth. When you need to know more, Inside Edition. Monday through Saturday only on WTAJ.
Now, your Weather Authority forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo.
Start off with a photo that Sue took from Julianne, and she saw this red hawk sitting on a stop sign. And I said, well, maybe the hawk is telling Mother Nature, all right, enough. Stop with the rain. And it will come to an end here soon. Not everyone had rain this afternoon. It was more scattered, a more solid area of rainfall this morning, scattered this afternoon. It's dry, but still has a gloomy look to it with our DuBois Skynet camera. Here's our Doppler radar. There's some spritzes up in Cameron County, but the more significant rainfall now over the center of Center County. Bellefonte, Milesburg, State College. It's starting to taper off some in State College, starting to shift out of northern Huntington County and getting better in Saltillo and parts of Huntington County. South of Mount Union, though, near Three Springs, you're still getting a bit of heavier rainfall. And we have a little shower over the mountain just to the east of Martinsburg, and then another shower. It's heading toward Bellwood in Blair County, and then also just south of northern Cambria, there's a shower. Temperature-wise, we got to near 70 in some places in that break. Right now, we're in the 60s, and it's going to be a mild night. There is warm air off to our west, and that warm air is going to try to push in for tomorrow as the winds switch directions. Today, they were more out of the south-southeast. That's not a warm flow for us, but I do think the flow will turn more westerly tomorrow, and that'll help temperature spike. Of course, that's going to fuel a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. There is a cold front that's bringing some strong to severe thunderstorms to Wisconsin and Illinois, and that front eventually is going to be coming our way. Ahead of it, we're going to have, again, some showers, a rumble of thunder in some places. We did have some a little bit ago. I think that's pretty much done, though. Weather watchers reporting in 3/4 of an inch for Geo and Phillipsburg and 1/2 an inch for Glen and Vira, and a temperature of 65 degrees. Future track, scattered showers through the overnight hours. Again, not every place gets hit, but if you get hit, it could be a downpour. Also areas of fog. I think the threat for thunder is now done. Low temperatures will be in the 60s. Future track showing a shower in the morning. My gut feeling is during the midday and afternoon hours, we'll watch another line of thunderstorms try to come our way with this cold front here. That will move through with a gusty shower and thunderstorm in the afternoon, and behind it, a drier weather pattern is coming our way as we head into the upcoming weekend. Tomorrow, high temperatures still near 80 in some places, but a gusty shower and thunderstorm as that front moves through. Cooler tomorrow night. A partly to mostly cloudy sky, 66 Thursday, and maybe a shower in some spots Thursday night, but then we get into a dry weather pattern, a good deal of sunshine, a gorgeous day coming our way on Sunday.
Hey folks, we are outside of Beaver Stadium. Not a little rain. It won't even keep these students from camping out before the big game on Saturday. Coming up next in sports, we tell you why Penn State, Ohio State could be the defining game of the season. That's coming up next.
The Las Vegas Massacre, 1 year later.
That was the worst night of my life.
Survivors of the deadliest mass shooting in history reunite. Next, Inside Edition. Inside Edition, Tuesday at 7.
Your local Honda dealers have a utility vehicle just for you. Starting with the wildly popular CR-V, a perfect people mover. Or a perennial favorite, the versatile Honda Pilot. Right now, at your local Honda dealers, you'll find offers that get you moving in a 2018 CR-V. Or have you making plans to hit the road in a new 2018 Pilot. Your Honda is waiting for you at your local Honda dealers.
Are you in need of a construction loan? Are you thinking of purchasing a new home and renovating it? Are you thinking about renovating your current home and have no clue where to go? Then you need Snare & Associates. Our construction lending products allow you to go up to 90% of the subject to completion value. Visit our website or give us a call today. Just another reason why we are your hometown mortgage lender.
Your hometown mortgage lender, Snare & Associates.
I'm Lou Barletta, and I approve this message.
You know them, the do-nothings, the lazy ones, the slackers, yet somehow they still grab a paycheck, like Bob Casey. For decades, Casey's been sleeping on the job, writing almost no legislation, and rated one of the least effective senators. Twice, yet Casey's been paid over $3 million from the taxpayers. Pennsylvania deserves better. On Election Day, let's send Bob Casey a wake-up call.
Fiore Toyota is celebrating its 28th anniversary and is looking forward to serving you for the next 28 years. Save big with model year-end clearance deals during our 28th anniversary sale. Check them out at GoFioreToyota.com and don't forget to click the WOW button for a great low price on a new Toyota. Fiore Toyota gives you a lifetime warranty, a really low WOW price, and a big inventory of new Toyotas to choose from. Wow! Don't miss these savings at our 28th anniversary sale. Fiore Toyota, your lifetime warranty dealer.
You're watching WTAJ, your news leader. WTAJ Sports with Peter Terpstra.
Hey, hi, hello. We are coming to you live from outside of Beaver Stadium. It's Nittanyville. The students are out here camping out well ahead of the game against Ohio State coming up on Saturday. You have heard it over and over and over from the Penn State football team. Every game is the Super Bowl. Every opponent is the same. That might be the case for the team, but for the fans and the students, they're already camping out, and it's just Tuesday.
The buzz is going crazy right now on campus. A lot of kids coming up to me and a lot of other guys that's asking us how we're going to do.
You go downtown, there's people making comments. I mean, I had this 4 weeks ago. You know, I'm trying to talk about App State, and people want to talk about this game. So I think that's kind of the perfect reason why we approach things the way we do. But you know, you can't just say those things, you know, in press conferences and then go act different in front of your team.
Barry looks, fires, touchdown Buckeye!
It is easy to get excited about this series. Penn State lost a heartbreaker last year by 1 point, and 2 years ago, unranked Penn State hosted number 2 Ohio State and took down the Buckeyes 24-21. Easy to remember and apparently easy to forget, too.
A win's a win, you know, no matter which way you put it.
Even if it's an unranked Penn State beating one of the top-ranked teams in the country?
Yeah, win's a win.
All right, here it is. Number 9, Penn State. Number 4, Ohio State. Saturday night, prime time, 7:30 p.m. It is the whiteout game. College game day coming to town. It doesn't really get any better than that. We move on. We do have some bad news coming out of Penn State football today. Running back Mark Allen is done for the year, says Coach James Franklin. He has a season-ending injury. It is his senior year, and it's pretty sad because he had found his way into the mix at running back. Now, coming up in Sports at 11, we're going to have more on Allen's injury and that running back group. What does it look like now? And, of course, we'll get you all set and ready to go for the big game on Saturday. Reporting from Nittanyville, Peter Terpstra for Nittany Nation.
Johnson Motors Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac says check your calendar, cause it's a September sell-off. Every vehicle is now a dealer invoice. You pay what we pay, plus you keep the rebates. Save up to $10,500. Professional grade GMCs, dependable Chevys, to luxurious Buicks and Cadillacs. Save thousands by buying at dealer invoice, plus you keep the rebates. You've got to hurry because this incredible opportunity won't last long. Get to Johnson Motors in DuBois today. Online at johnsonauto.com.
All I know is that to me, you look like you're having fun.
Open up your loving arms.
Watch out, here I come.
You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. Right round.
Round, round.
You spin me
right round, baby. Right round.
Play Wheel of Fortune, new from the Pennsylvania Lottery, with top prizes of $100 grand. Keep on scratching.
What does it mean to be a part of the SAC Energy family? It means enjoying a vacation at Quality Inn. It means getting your tools from True Value, a fresh, home-cooked meal at Champ's Chicken, a quality lunch from Subway, washed down with the legendary taste of A&W Root Beer. SAC Energy and Interchange Parts Distributors provide the comfort for your home and the tools necessary to keep life moving forward. SAC Energy, we're more than name brands, we're family.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
All right, today, in between the showers, we at least still got to near 70. A very damp day. Let's take a look at your 10-day future track. Tomorrow, a quick surge up, showers and a thunderstorm. A lot of the next 10 days are going to be dry and seasonable, and we'll finally get a few crisp nights, including Saturday night. Temperatures by the end of the Penn State game will be chilly, but at least it'll be dry.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yep.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you so much for watching.
Stay up to date. Check out our Facebook page and head to wearecentralpa.com. We'll see you back here at 11 this evening.